the man, the myth, the legend, only person in the history of MBL to ever go solo on his first broadcast on MVL Network. It is Eric G. Bomber will be joining us in a second. Eric G, how excited are you for tonight? You're playing at 10:20. Are you sure you're going to be okay to hop into a game after calling some MBL live?
I mean, I don't know. I'm happy to be back. Thank you for having me back. When it comes to my game, I just got to get my mind ready, and we'll be good.
We appreciate all you guys hanging out in the chat. Couple pieces of business. First of all, drops. We think they're active. Drops have been a little weird. If you guys haven't noticed, drops have been a little weird these last 2 weeks. They think they have figured it out. Unfortunately, it's not on us. If we had the magic switch, we could fix it. We are told drops are active, and I think they've been working. So, and Ducci Man Nick's all over the Madden platform. Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully drops are working. If they're not, please let us know. We got, by the way, first game on here, it's Ric Flair taking on Gibbs. We'll get to a lot of the other business. We also have 2 giveaways to do tonight. Eric, I know we're franchise guys, but I'm sure you've heard of both of these players. The 2 giveaways tonight, we have the 91 Reggie Bush and the 91 guy by the name of Michael Vick. I mean, that's not a bad giveaway set.
That's nice. That's nice. You know, Michael Vick is always a player that's always used in and Reggie Bush, one of the greatest college players I've ever seen. So,
and you know, former Detroit Lion. We see the Lions on the screen right now. It is the Houston Texans in business in the red zone, and why not break out the bubble gum? Ric Flair loves to throw out that double bubble offense. Little swing screen right there, Eric. These two teams struggling a little bit early. They've had some wins, but you know, these are 2 teams that are really hoping to get into that playoff race.
absolutely. This is the 2 teams I've had the pleasure of playing myself. I played the Texans twice and the Detroit Lions once, and they're both very good teams. They're teams that can stay in games with great users, and I'm very excited for this game.
Yeah, by the way, requirement for all our giveaways, just got to be active in the chat and following the channel. It's that easy. As a little scramble here for most, but Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm most impressed about on that run was that Flair hit the correct buttons to slide, something I've already messed up way too many times.
I think we all have. I'm surprised that he got down the way he did, but yeah, I think everyone has messed it up more than once.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Cynical in the chat. What's going on, Cynical? Invisted, our good friend Nemo hanging out in the chat. Chief Scissorup. Absolutely, man. I'm here for you. Mindy Joy in the chat. Todd Coates said I missed the last giveaway because of the fall. Things happen, man. Yeah, the new slide is tough. The new slide is tough. In the heat of the moment, you go, how hard can it be? It's just remembering one button, and then you forget to hit it twice.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What was it before patch? I have always been hitting double X and it's been working, so I don't necessarily know what it was before this.
Before this year, it was I always use both triggers in X.
Oh, okay. Never. Then I'm in the right mindset.
X, I think also worked.
I'm in the right mindset. Okay, I understand.
Look at him fight with Deshaun Watson. Takes a hit with a QB, doesn't fumble, and finds his way into the end zone. Shout out to Brad with the gift sub gifted to Dur Sailbot. First on the board is Ric Flair and the Texans.
Oh, that little truck. I seen that with Deshaun Watson. I've seen Deshaun Watson put the ball on the ground a couple of times. I'm very surprised to see him go for that tri-stick, but it works out in the end.
Yeah, double X started off being only for runners that weren't the quarterback tapping. It was for the QB. Shout out to Banks317 with the answer. Yeah. Rusta Busta, we are surviving is the answer. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us in the chat. Can you get more than 1 drop? We've been told it's 2. Boom Shotgun. What's your prediction for King of the Hill tomorrow? We got a really good matchup on King of the Hill tomorrow. It is Pavin taking on Clef. I love my guy Clef. I gotta go with Pavin though. Having watched Pavin play in Players Lounge tournaments, Friday Night Footballs, and in Nights tournaments, man, he looks good. He looks really good is the big answer. So I got Pavin tomorrow, but if Clef wins, no one will be surprised. Darius Rucker's going to get smashed. Derwin James has been literally destroying everyone. He's really good at Madden. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if anybody's watched. He's really good at Madden.
I mean, he's had a lot of time to play with him rehabbing from his injury, which is sad to see, but...
It's sad to see. Mark Squad, good to see you, my friend. Pavin coming back this year, Nick? Yes. Yeah, Pavin's going to be great this year. Any idea when they're going to fix kicking? Nope, no clue. It's better. It's much better. Will the crown drop tokens drop correctly this week? I've heard yes. Do you remember Tyreek last year? Yeah. Yeah. That's what's crazy to think about. Bravens, good to see you, my friend. That's what's crazy to think about is that Derwin James was already good at Madden, and now he just has time on his hands to sit at home and play Madden.
Yeah. So it's like really hard for these guys to even have a shot.
Look at the left side. That's a tough throw to. Okay, so let's talk about these two teams here in the NBL. If it's your first time checking us out, appreciate you checking us out here at the NBL. We are a 32-player franchise league, so we're not playing these games. These are two of our users. We actually have 4 games lined up, so you're going to see 8 different users here tonight on NBL Live. We're in this is week 12. We'll be advancing to week 13 at 10 o'clock for some week 13 games. So, if it's your first time checking this out, we are a sim league, so we have some rules. If you want to read them, it's at daddyleagues.com/NBL/rules. There are a lot of them, so if you have some free time, go for it.
What are they called? The Deep Sea Scrolls?
The Dead Sea Scrolls, yes.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
So somebody who quit our league said we had the Dead Sea Scrolls of rules. Which was
a lot.
Clever.
It was.
Biggest things you're going to notice, though, from us, again, this is not what we don't consider this the right way to play. This is just the way that we play, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. There goes Will Fuller. He's got some speed down to the 25. The biggest things you'll notice no, he's not quite gone. Somebody ran him down, which I didn't think was possible to run down Will Fuller. But the biggest things you'll notice are you can only call each name play once on offense. So if you call HB stretch, you can't call HB stretch again. You can call HB stretch arc, you can call stretch, but you cannot call HB stretch that named play. Defensively, you have to stay within your zones if you call zone coverage, so you're not going to see guys running all over the field. Those are the 2 biggest ones. There are a lot of other ones. We don't need to get into the intricacies of that. It's just how we play. Linus Cartwright says, remind everyone not to have the stream muted tomorrow. They might have said something to do with them not getting crowns. That is what I heard. If you have your tab muted, it does not count. Like, you don't get your crowns. Oh, in the middle of the field, Thomas can't make the catch.
Oh. It's very nice to see the Texans getting some success early in this game.
Yeah, let's talk about these two teams. So the Texans in that AFC South, they're third in that division at 3-7 on the year. They beat the pants off of me in week 1, and it did not make me happy. And on the flip side, the Detroit Lions in the NFC North, they are also third, also at 3-7. This is a very even matchup. Deshaun Watson on 3rd and 8. He's got Will Fuller. He should get into the end zone. Fight for it, Will, for the touchdown for the Houston Texans.
That's a hell of a fight. That's 2 touchdowns we've seen Texans players fight at the end of that for that goal line.
One of the best ads here in Madden 20 at times, or Madden 21, excuse me. Superman Cinco says, what does tab muted mean? Some people pull it up on their tabs like in Google Chrome. You can right-click it and say mute tab. It takes you out of the crown to get the crown, so just don't do that. If you're not doing it, you're probably not doing it anyways. Binks317, first time watching. This is different and unique. Appreciate it, my friend. King Glorious in the chat. What's going on, King Glorious? Good to see you, my friend. Cowboys versus Browns this weekend. Yup. What teams are leading the divisions? Good question, Space Spiff, man. Right now, Chiefs are on top of the AFC West. Browns are on top of the AFC North. Colts are on top of the AFC South. Dolphins are on top of the AFC East. NFC side, it is Eagles, Seahawks, Bears, and Falcons.
Yep, that's about it. We got some pretty close races up there. I think if the Steelers, if the Steelers win this week, they're tied with the Browns. I think the Browns have the head-to-head over them, but they'd be tied with the Browns for first place. And then in the AFC South, my Jaguars are 1 game behind of the Colts with the matchup coming up in, I believe, week 17.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Wubba Fat says, yeah, I like this commentary on the Connected Franchise Unique Take on Streaming. Thank you so much. Bubba the Gump says, which team do you use in the league? I am the Kansas City Chiefs. My good friend Eric, he resides in this division, Eric.
I do. In the AFC South against the Texans, I am the Jaguars.
McDuggan says, how about these 2-1 Browns? They have beat 2 of the 5 worst teams in the NFL, I'm not that excited. Like, they also got smoked by the Ravens, so I don't know what to think. Keep running the ball, and don't you dare make Baker throw it more than 15 to 20 times a game. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm looking for.
That's very, very true. I mean, Baker did look very good against the Bengals, even though it's sad for me to say he did look good.
Baker looked good against the Bengals. He looked fine this weekend against the football teams. Dynasty one. Sorry. Ask any trades or just straight up? There are trades. How are the Bears doing record-wise? Any big moves to and from the team? Bears are 6-5 on the year. Did they have any trades?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Maybe a small one, but I don't think anything huge.
What's up, Common Sense? Good to see you. Fire Adam Gase, somebody please. I'll be honest, like, Adam Gase is awful. Don't get me wrong. But, Eric, maybe you have an opinion on this one. I'm not sure. I think you could put Vince Lombardi in his prime. With that roster, I'm not sure the Jets do anything. They're very bad.
That roster isn't good. Like, I'll tell you that right now. The Jets roster is not good. Like, they have a lot of work to do, but I don't think Adam Gase is helping them one bit.
Oh, crazy!
I think there's a lot of times in the Jets games where the play calls just seem very gimmicky, and I feel like Sam Darnold isn't being helped at all.
Ravens getting destroyed. It's 13-10 right now. I've literally got the game like on my phone. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, so do I.
You want a throwback Freddie Kitchens impressions? Hey guys, it's me, Freddie Kitchens. What's that? We've got one of the top running backs in the league, but we're on the 5-yard line, so let's break out the 5-wide, baby. A Bomber came in just for the Freddie Kitchens impression. Hey, Bomber, what's up, baby? You want to run 5-wide on the 5? 3 times? Shout out to Freddie. It's the commissioner of the NBL, Bomber in the chat.
What's going on, OSU? It's been a little bit of time here, but NBL Live broadcast 350. I had to jump back in and ready to get it rocking and rolling here on NBL Live. Lions, Texans, 2 teams kind of playing for pride at this point.
It's the Bomber Bowl. It's the 2 former Bomber
true.
teams.
Oh, that's
very true.
I didn't even pick that up.
Do you miss either of them?
Yeah, I missed the Lions.
Okay.
But we got that dub this week in the NFL. Week 3 was kind to us. We ended with a Matt Prater field goal. He's tatted up now, so he had to make the field goal. Or, I don't even know. He's just missed a couple in the clutch lately. It's been a little bothersome, but he's tatted up. Confidence is back, and we came away with the 3-point win. And now we got the same record as the Cowboys. So all my family that's big Cowboys fans lets us know that we're on the same playing field here right now at 1-2. A little jump right there for 71. Is that a false start?
Yeah, it does look like a false start. A couple questions in the chat. Doral62 says, quick Madden question, is there a chart this year that tells you what archetypes can get certain X factors? I have no clue. There might be one out there.
Yeah, I actually was just looking at one.
Oh.
I'll look at the website on my phone. I'll give it to you. Just stay with us next couple minutes. I'll have to search on my search history.
2nd and 13. We'll throw right side to Thomas. Not a whole lot of room over there on the right side. Eric, which one of these teams do you, from a franchise perspective, you got to think the Houston's just a better team to take overall because you have developable Deshaun Watson. You've got some young pieces. That wide receiving core is fast. What do you like on this Lions team, though? Because a lot of people look at the Lions and go, I don't know. Why would I take them?
I mean, I really like the Lions, personally. I think they have a great number 1 wide receiver for the entire cycle in Kenny Golladay. You have a young halfback. You have 2 young halfbacks in Kerryon Johnson and DeAndre Swift, who are both very developable. You have a decent O-line. You have Frank Ragnow. The only thing about the Texans that I was really iffy about going into this cycle was the lack of draft picks in the first year. You don't have a first-round pick, so it's kind of hard to bring
Thanks, Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, and you got that replaced on the Texans with a David Johnson who's sitting at, a 78 overall, 88 speed, 88 excel. So you didn't get much for that first-round pick that you're losing. So if you're taking the Texans, it really has to be an owner that knows he can get some wins in that first season. And fortunately for Ric Flair, Not always the case.
No, not necessarily
With
as
Teen Wolf of the NBL.
boy. He had the out route wide open. Plus the lines. Don't forget, you got the number 3 overall pick, Jeff Okuda, to develop, which had a rough week 2 in the NFL. Looked a lot better against the Cardinals. I'll say, as somebody who was keeping an eye.
Yeah, he got a nice interception there. Did you see that little throw? He threw it behind DeAndre Hopkins. That was Kyler Murray, and. It's good to see the Ohio State players that we draft actually show up in the NFL for us, because it seemed like, Taylor Decker wasn't really as good as everyone told me he was.
I don't know why you gotta bring that up. That seems uncalled for, but okay. Good to see you again. We're gonna do our first giveaway about 9:40 Eastern time, so stick with us for that. 2 giveaways tonight: Reggie Bush and Mike Vick, plus Power Up Pass and 1,500 training. So stick around. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is broken. Bazooka in the chat. What is going on? Spongy in the chat. Good to see everybody out there. Shakira's in the chat says, sounds like a real broadcast booth. We appreciate that. Appreciate the love from everybody. Yeah, so first and 10 for the Texans, already with a 14-0 lead. And why not look to the speed demon, Will Fuller underneath, who phases through a defender. That was impressive. Why tackle? Why wrap him up? That's what I saw. I don't know if you guys watched the Saints-Packers game last night, but on that long touchdown from Alvin Kamara, I saw 3 different Packers defenders go, I'm going to try to tackle him with my shoulder and not just wrap him up. I was like,
that's how the hurdle happens too, right? A guy they're always going for those, just try to knock you and then wrap you at the end. And unfortunately, Marvin Jones, if you watch the Lions game, he got free a couple times, broke some tackles on some corners. Obviously, he's a big wide receiver. But yeah, you just open field tackling at that position, at that cornerback position, is always a little suspect.
Slamfist in the chat says, talk to me about Damon Arnett. The Raiders reached for him anyways. Like, he was a second-round projection. They took him mid-first round. I thought it was a reach. I like Damon Arnett. He's a little older, and he's a physical guy. He's not a cover guy. They put him out on the island a lot, and he was at Ohio State. He sort of played like a hybrid safety corner who would come in and just chuck everybody. He wanted to hit people before they could catch the ball. So, I don't know. I thought he's been fine with the Raiders of Las Vegas.
Still getting hard to get used to that.
But
you know, when you said that name, what popped in my head was David Arquette for some weird reason.
WCW champion.
Yeah.
Two-time
popped in my head too.
Two-time champion, if you guys were wondering, during the phenomenal prime years of World Championship Wrestling.
Let's never forget in that year, that one year where they hot potatoed the title around, David Arquette and Eric Bischoff both won the title. That's awesome. Oh, WCW, you goofy company. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 1,800 you hanging out with us. Guys, smash that follow button. You do have to be following to win any of our giveaways tonight. But we appreciate you guys checking us out. Kenster Fox says, two-time WCW champion. And never forget the jacket he wore when he had that title. Just no one should ever forget. Back across his body. What is he doing?
Tracy!
Oh, right. Sorry. It is Ric Flair. Sorry, that's a Ric Flair throw.
Tracy Walker, much improved player in the secondary for the Detroit Lions, and you actually get to witness it a little bit in Madden as well. Moved from that cornerback position to the safety position. Tracy Walker has been pretty good, even in real life, but needs to get a little bit more time on the field because for some reason they've kind of been running Will Harris a little bit more at that strong safety spot over Tracy Walker, but Tracy's got 89 speed in Madden. You know, he's got athleticism, and he's got good size, 6'1", out of Lafayette.
The Raging Cajuns.
The Lafayette.
The Raging Cajuns.
Who doesn't love you? University of Louisiana Lafayette. Diamond J44 says, and Vince wasn't WWF champion? Not only was he WWF champion, he won the Royal Rumble. But here's the thing. WWF is still around. WCW died quickly. I mean...
And Vince McMahon is on a ton of performance enhancers, and Eric Bischoff was on a ton of maybe beer.
Yeah, beers, I guess. Nobody ever looked at David Arquette and went, that guy's roided up.
Yeah.
But also, let's point out, when Vince won the Royal Rumble and won the WWF Championship, everybody said, this is stupid.
But at least Vince, you want to see him get beat up.
Yeah.
David Arquette, I don't even care.
He's got a punch in the face.
Don't know why. Yeah. Wasn't even a big name. I know he was in the movie that they WCW had. What was it called?
Oh, that stupid movie.
You ever seen that movie?
Yes, the stupid
I kind of liked that movie at the time because I was, big into wrestling. Macho Man was in it.
Yeah. I loved Macho Man's reign in WCW was like, what if we got Macho Man 10 years past his prime and 100 times more bitter? And that's basically all he did, was just grumble. Remember when he broke his quad? Yeah, he ripped both his quads jumping in the ring after the greatest botch in the history of all botches. Somehow, John Cena and Dave Bautista botching the finish of the Royal Rumble and landing at the same time. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
You talk about Vince. I was like, I don't remember Randy Savage. Yeah. Oh, TJ Hawkinson down. He's going to take a knee here.
Maybe
a little gassed.
Great call.
Yeah, ready to rumble. That exactly was it. But yeah, Vince, that's what happens with them performance enhancers. They dry your insides out. You got to stay hydrated, Vince. He decides to get down there, blows both of his quads, and still
it sits in the ring like a 5-year-old.
Yeah. Just watch him sit in the corner.
Yeah, at that point he's wheelchair bound though. He's not. You can't get up for that. I'm surprised he didn't crawl a little bit. Broken ribs. That's usually what 6 to 8 weeks there. TJ Hawkinson, big loss.
That's a big loss. That's a big loss.
Another guy playing really well in real life right now. You're starting to see TJ Hawkinson. Usually those tight ends probably, their maturation in the NFL is what, 26 to 28, 25, 27 when you start really seeing if this guy's going to be a player or not at the tight end position. And TJ's starting to look like he was worth that 10th overall pick just a year ago.
And dude, you man, appreciate the love. Yeah, Eric G, we used to call TJ Hawkinson Project Fat's only target. He loved throwing to TJ.
He loved it.
And except on the very last play, he'll have him drive all the way down for a game-winning drive. Boom, boom, boom. TJ. And then when he gets at the 5 and he's got to throw the ball, he's going to go, I'm not going to go there. Let me take a sack.
Jack
You
Meyer.
remember that game? You remember that game, Nick?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my gosh. We were like, well, I mean, he caught like 6 already. Why not just give him another chance to win the game for you?
Nah. You don't want to force feed him too much. We have a rule about touchdowns or something. I don't know.
I was waiting for him to say, hey, he wasn't open. I was like, well, he wasn't open on half of those throws you made on that last drive.
Still threw
and he
him
bailed you out.
Somebody asked who is playing. This is Ric Flair and Gibbs playing. We actually got another game starting up in a second that we may flip to if this gets too out of hand. Draco in the chat bomber says, unsurprisingly, NXT is head and shoulders above anything WCW did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TLC 2 this
So
year.
Draco has his head and shoulders on his by his ankles, maybe something like that. He's getting a little confused on what the phrase means. Los Angeles Chargers 3-8 this season. Raiders 3-7. Broncos 6-5. Chiefs sitting atop 7-4. That's an interesting division. I don't know if we've talked about that, but kind of like 4 different tiers of teams there. You got OSU, the favorite to win that division every season, and then you have Tout, who's kind of. He can beat anybody, but he's so up and down. You just never really know. And he's going to have a season or two where maybe he competes for that division or takes that division. Las Vegas Raiders is Josh and then Train, who's been struggling. But I liked what the Chargers did yesterday on building the franchise versus the Bills. They had some really nice drives. It just seems like a couple mental mistakes, especially from the rookie quarterback, Herbert. That kind of seems to be the difference on that team. But I think that's one of the more interesting divisions that we could kind of follow here on NBL Live throughout this Madden 21 cycle here in NBL season 49. But the Houston Texans, as we said earlier, 3-7. The Detroit Lions 3-7. So we got a combined 6-14 record on the screen right now. But we do have more games coming up. Any good games coming up?
Let me tell you what great action we have here on the NBL Network. Coming up, just starting like now, is the Raiders and the Falcons. That is not good action. Week 13, though, we got Packers taking on Eagles, Reezy and Gov. And then we got the Jags and the Vikings at 10:20. Our very own Eric G. Going to be
Jaguars action?
The little Jaguars action. So we'll be ripping that the entire game long. I'll say the most interesting division to me. How about the NFC South? 7-3, 8-4, 6-6, 5-6. That's a division where I almost feel. I mean, I get Planet is probably overperforming a little bit. He's come back down to earth after the hot start. But between Jamie, Draco as the Carolina Panthers, and Underoath, who was, I think, severely underrated last cycle, man, that's a division. Eric, at least, I think we could see 3 to 4 different division winners in.
I
3.
100%
I'll say
agree.
3.
I don't know. I say 3. I don't know if Planet has
Planet.
the tools. I don't know if Planet has the tools to get a division.
You know he's
title.
watching right now.
Absolutely, you never know. He could surprise us, but I'm really surprised by Underoath this season. I didn't think he was going to come out this strong. I thought it was going to be between Jamie and Draco this year, but
yeah, me too.
It's very cool to see.
But what is Draco known for in the NBL? Draco, the current owner
9-7
of the Carolina
and folding.
Panthers. Yeah, but being at one point 7-2 and having commanding the lead, and then just allowing me to kind of sneak back in, and then he's battling for that final playoff spot. Does he get in? I don't know. Jamie is up and down right now a little bit, but Planet started 4-0. The Saints started 4-0 this season, and then 7 games later, they're 1-6 in those 7.
Okay, I also like that Draco put his rankings of companies and put the Attitude Era as number 2 behind NXT. Listen, the Attitude Era is nostalgic, but do you remember how much garbage there was in the Attitude Era? Mae Young gave birth to a hand. Let's just never forget that. Just never forget that. And that was on TV.
Well, we were teenagers at the time, so it was just appealing to us, even if it was just very shallow, shock kind of storyline, or even just a little segment for the show. It was just something that you kept your eye on the TV, at least. You know, you're like, what the heck is going on?
I think it's interesting to see Draco put the rankings, put NXT 1 and Attitude Era 2. The biggest reason being, NXT right now is known for their work rate, their wrestling. The in-ring is probably the best we've ever seen. Where Attitude Era's wrestling was garbage, but the personalities, they're total opposites. They're just like good wrestling, good personalities, but neither has both. Have you seen NXT's personalities? It's Adam Cole and everyone else. Everyone was crazy. Everything was crazy one way or another. Yeah, because Gerald Briscoe won the hardcore title. And then Pat Patterson won the hardcore title. Ruthless Aggression is best? No. Ruthless Aggression had a lot of DX making dick jokes. They were big on that.
Yeah, not a big. I didn't like the John Cena era. I actually like John Cena. Me and Nick have talked about it. He doesn't really, not a huge fan, but I think he's good on the mic. I think he's a little underrated. That's a nice little pass to Kenny G, who just came back this season. For the season. He missed the first 2 games in the NFL, but he's balling today. Going to get Detroit on the board for the first time in the end zone here, midway through the third. But Kenny Golladay played a phenomenal Week 3 game, and he allowed Matt Stafford to actually not have to stare down Danny Amendola in zone coverage the entire play because he really couldn't trust anybody else.
I'll take Moxley over anyone in NXT. I'll take.
Did he have AEW on that list or no?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he?
Yeah, AEW was like 3rd. Let's see.
3rd?
Really?
Where did he put it?
NXT, Attitude Era, AEW, current WWE, WCW, and ECW last, because Draco doesn't like anything that's fun.
Well, I can't believe he doesn't like ECW. That seems like that was kind of like the NXT. You know, that was the anti
era? Yeah.
The hipsters. Anti-mainstream. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
I mean, when you have a lead star like Sandman, I don't know how you cannot like it. Appreciate you guys hanging out.
You know who would like Sandman that doesn't watch wrestling? Josh. Bob would like Sandman a lot.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
He found a couple Butch beers.
He'd see him down the beers and be like, that's my guy.
He smokes. He drinks beers with the fans. Dude, I love this guy. Like, oh, God. Fine. Anybody in the chat follow our Grid Weekly Twitter? Just checking. I'm just curious.
Please don't. Earmuffs.
Is the game worth it? Madden 21 greetings from Germany. Hashtag GoPackGo, says Freddy Krueger 88. I think so. I enjoy the game. It's got some bugginess.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
It's getting fixed. It'll be better. It's getting better than it was when it started. I enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, I enjoyed this last patch that they just put out. It tweaked a couple things and they're still obvious. I mean, I don't know. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. If you have fun playing it, why not? That's what video games is for. I mean, if you enjoy it to some extent, a franchise is always fun if you find a good community to be a part of and kind of develop your players, and kind of get to know everybody around the world that's in your league. That's the experience that this game kind of brings to us. So it kind of brings us all together, even if at times people aren't always as happy playing it.
When will they fix uniforms and stadium upgrades? Don't know. Without ECW, we would not have had Stone Cold and WCW. That is true. There's a lot we wouldn't have without ECW. That was a really weird throw. I don't know who that was to, but who else but the Ohio State product, Jeff Okuda, with the pick. And the Lions are in business with 2:16 to go in the third.
28, the great, making a play. The rookie is cooking as Deshaun Watson channeling his inner Jameis Winston there on that throw. High and hot to no one.
That was definitely to Will Fuller. Just not a great pass.
Threw it at the wrong time. Was Will Fuller the post route or the post coming all the way across the field? Okay, he was the cross.
Was it a high pass though?
Chiefs are up. You settle down, buddy. I will ban you from this chat. I am 100% that guy. Let's see. Let me make sure we got these good ways set up. Cool. Okies Okuda. Chiefs matriculating down the field. Flavor Dave whipping out the SAT words.
Matriculating.
Good
I
word.
like that word.
Hey, hold on. Eric, what does matriculating mean?
I don't know. I like the word. It sounds nice.
He's like matriculating. It's when you pull a prank on someone. You matric.
I mean, it just sounds like they're methodically driving down the field. That's what I
What do I think?
interpreted it as.
Matriculating. Okay, it means maternal means mother. So banging someone's mom. Damn it, so close. Before that bad pick, it was close to being 17 or 21-0. Yep. Matriculating sounds sexy. What do you mean? That's a sexy word. It means to move forward. Eric, write it down right now. We'll have a quiz at the end.
Well, actually, if you Google it, it says Matriculate is a nonprofit organization that strives to help thousands of incredibly talented and high-achieving low-income high school students. So, absolutely incorrect.
I can hear the wind whistling.
Matriculate.org.
Settle down.
You can see my my goalpost. Oh, pick that! Give me that!
No. I'm a VT fan.
You know who had a drop like that for the Lions? I know we're talking about that, but I watched the entire game with no sound at a bar, so I remember it almost play by play. The Harmon, what's it? Dwayne Harmon. He used to play on the Patriots, the safety.
Deron Harmon.
Deron Harmon, yeah. He came down, made a nice little jump on the ball, beautiful break, and just realized quickly why he plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the hand, stone cold drop, and then his hands go on his face, and he's like completely devastated. And I'm doing the same thing.
Keys up, it's good. 14-10 here in the third. I'm a VT fan, so I'm super biased, though the fans came into Lane Stadium were very, very rude. Chiefs are up from everybody at Ohio State. Sorry. Wildcard OD says, is this man in Michigan? Nice if so. Gibbs, yes. Me also, yes. So, hell yeah. PA soccer ref. Nailed it. Dude, stop reading some of these names is a challenge. Like your league that you don't do repetitive play calls. Thanks, man. It's just how we play. Not the right way, not the wrong way. It's just how we play. We're glad.
Yeah, and if you don't enjoy playing that way or it doesn't interest you, I guarantee the viewing experience of it is going to be unique enough, maybe have you glued in, especially if you like Madden football and you like to see a plethora of different plays happening throughout a ball game. It's just I think it's just a different viewing experience.
Chiefs just scored again. Oh my God, on 3rd and 14. Mecole Hardman. Who would trade that guy? It was me.
I don't know.
What did he do? I want to know. What did he have one of those back in the locker room things pop up?
Listen, I sent DB in there to talk to him. Said his time was up, man. His time was up.
He thought DB, the ultimate mediator, came in, and he thought he'll smooth it over. He did. He did it with everybody, even Coach Payton. He made him just retire instead of firing him. He comes back. He's like, yeah, it's done, dude. I pissed him off anymore.
We call DB our own Bill O'Brien, is what we call him. He just takes our good play and ships them on out. Chiefs Deserve says that Braxton Miller's spin move was the only time I ever saw VT be completely silent. It's one of my favorite things I've ever watched, and they lost that game. Did they lose that game?
I was playing Dark Brawler when the Grid Weekly thing was going down, and he just kept going, oh my gosh. And
I was like, what? I have this Twitter
I didn't have my
saved.
phone by me. Yeah, I didn't have my phone by me, so he was in the chat. He goes, and they did it again.
Brad
says he actually was suspect number one based on some of those retweets.
So. No, they were humans. They weren't cartoons.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they won that game and then they lost the one before. Brad says, I hate you for that trade, OSU. So you're telling me I made a trade that got me Nick Chubb and I made Brad mad? Sounds like a win-win for Nick. 3rd and 4.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah. I played the Browns today. Didn't even realize Mecole was on the field.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I played Tout when Tyreek Hill was suspended. I beat Tout, and Tout goes, wow, you didn't throw to Tyreek Hill at all. And I went, yeah, because he wasn't on the field. And he goes,
wow.
Oh.
I got to ask Tout what number he thinks Tyreek Hill was. He's like,
it's like 75. He's on the line the whole time.
Hey, you just blocked him the whole time? You had him playing tight sets and just blocked your your wide receiver?
I don't know why guard was the place for him, but I guess that's a choice.
He's like, I'm matching up my speed, and it won't put my fast guy on Tyreek Hill.
Why is Bradley Chubb always on Tyreek Hill? It makes no sense.
That's Travis Kelce, buddy. Do you even know?
So close. No Life One says, I'm interested in joining a league. How would I, Nick? If you're interested in joining our league, you can go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com/application, or just go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com, click on the application tab. Otherwise, if you don't want us to join our league, you want to join another league, Google. There are a lot of leagues out there. Twitter, also a great place to check out. Use them all. Nick Mazesco, Bomber, Eric G with you. Broadcast 350, boys. Let's take a moment here. 5 minutes to go. 350 broadcasts here on the NBL Network. Bomber, did you ever think we'd reach this point, or were you sure I would have quit 2 years ago?
350 is a lot. I mean, if every broadcast takes an hour at least. One game would take about an hour. Maybe we were doing pregame at the time, and that would take an extra, so you're an hour and 15. And now we're doing these multiple broadcasts, and we're running 2 hours. I mean, you're looking at probably 400 hours of streaming just NBL live games. Originally, we were live on youtube.com/Madden Bomber League. Now we've worked our way over to Twitch. Really loving this platform. I feel like this is where we're supposed to be. And, with the drops and everything that we've been blessed with by EA to provide to the community, I think this has been pretty celebratory 300 kind of run for us. From 300 to 350, it's been a great experience.
Yeah, Eric G, you've been in the league a long time. God, I was looking through, by the way, I clicked on the owners tab on Daddy Leagues, and seeing the number of not only double-digit but high double-digit owners we have is something we didn't see a couple years ago, but a lot of these people have been around for a long time. But, Eric being a part of the league, getting to be on the network and watch it grow, what is seeing the NBL Network from when you came into the league to now? What has that evolution been like as just somebody in the league?
Sometimes I really forget how long I have been in the NBL. And I've been
that's
in the
because
NBL.
it's a number. He's bad at math. And what's your major, Eric?
I am not bad at math. I graduated with a mathematics degree. So.
Oh, mathematics, huh? But can you spell it? Can you spell that, or you just put math?
I would like to point out, just in case you're wondering, Eric G, you are a 25-season veteran of the NBL.
God. Wow. But no,
Wow.
seriously, that just is crazy to think. But seeing from where it was when I joined to where it is now is insane. Like how the graphics have upgraded, how everything has just grown with the Madden live streams, being able to get more eyes on the streams. It's just great to see.
It's been a lot of fun. We're so happy you guys are checking us out, as that's a nice touchdown to Kenny Galladay. Gibbs got some fight in him, Bomber. He's coming all the way back from down 14 to putting up 16 unanswered.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of runs, very similar to the NBA, happening here in the NBL. Guys get down 14 and they get a little, they just get a little more hungry. They get a little tighter in their playbook. And then the guy that went on the 14-0 run, he's feeling himself a little too much. He gets a little careless, throws a couple bad passes, as you saw an interception from the rookie number 28, the great. That's what I'm calling him, the future great. And now a 17-0 run for my Detroit Lions, the boys in Honolulu Blue. And we were going to turn away from this game. I knew it was going to be a slugfest, back and forth.
Yeah, this is a great game here in the NBL. We're going to do our first giveaway of the night. Wanner says this commentary should be on the game. Appreciate it, man. We're going to do our first giveaway of the night. This is going to be that Reggie Bush 91 overall. You get the power-up pass as well. Yeah, Reginald Bush, I believe is his full name. You get the power-up pass and 1,500 training. It's going to be a keyword giveaway in the chat. Remember, you must be following the channel in the chat, so please smash that follow button. Make sure you're following. Plus, every time we go live here on the NBL Network, the keyword for that Reggie giveaway, it's the broadcast number that we're on tonight. It's the number 350 in the chat. Good luck to everybody out there.
Will Fuller, just a ton of speed, and when he gets running at a full head of steam and he's in open field, it's very, very dangerous for the opposing defense because he can just put 6 on the board with the quickness. As right there, Deshaun Watson sitting, and Trey Flowers living up to his paycheck. Well, at least on that play, 9-yard loss there for the Houston Texans on that sack from number 90.
Eric, what do you think of the Lions' strategy to try to rebuild the Patriots from 2013 and make that a winning team?
I mean, when you bring in the coach that comes from the Patriots, I'm not surprised, as they bring in a lot of Patriots defenders that are comfortable with Patricia's system.
They were good 5 years ago. Why can't they be good now?
Yeah, and if Bill Belichick doesn't pay them and he lets them go, usually that says something, right?
That says something.
Except for one player, Chandler Jones has been
stellar,
solid player for the Cardinals. And then we got Trey Flowers, who's been injury prone, and he looks like a beast.
Jamie Collins.
Jamie Collins is actually playing pretty good for us, but I mean, relatively speaking, we've had Gerard Davis playing at that middle linebacker position for a few years, and he obviously has a lot of raw talent.
Yeah.
But yeah, not the same skill set, not the same IQ.
Yeah, I still love listening to after the Lions blew that week 1 game. There's Watson. He's got the playmaker, Kenny Stills, with the possession catch to the 1-yard line. I still love Matt Patricia after that loss in week 1 when they said, isn't the coaching to blame at this point? And he goes, I called the Malcolm Butler play. I'm a good coach. And everybody went, wasn't that like 5 years ago with a different team? And he went, shut up. Matt Patricia's great.
He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, what do you want? This move for the Lions. Lots of Pyro says this move by the Lions is called the Patriot Games. 10 out of 10. I'm going to roll that giveaway in 1 minute time at 9:43 on my clock. So 350 in the chat. 350 to enter that giveaway. Good luck to everybody. Make sure you're following the channel. First and goal for the Texans. It was ridiculous. Matt Patricia's a bomb. Bomber, Matt Patricia makes me miss Jim Caldwell.
No. I like the other guy, the guy that everybody's in Philly starting to get
Jim
tired
Schwartz?
of. Because
Jim Schwartz.
Yeah, he runs. he likes to send. I like him because he let Matt Stafford be Matt Stafford, and he only focused on that defense. And we had some really good drafts, and we had some good players that got developed under his, defensive scheme. And that's going to be an INT number 2. And right on cue, I was just talking about him.
He literally just got caught up on that drag route. Like right there, he runs into Gillespie, the fullback, and because of that, he's off his line and an acrobatic play. The Lions may win this game, Bomber.
The best part about it was the fullback Gillespie, or however you pronounce that fullback's name.
Yes.
He has no idea what he did. He's that person that causes an accident on the highway and has no idea that he did. He braked and caused somebody else to slam on theirs. But then he just drives off and goes about his day, hits up a Starbucks later, goes home, and has no clue. And that looked like him on that play because he never once even turned his head back to look at maybe he clipped the wrong guy. Maybe that was supposed to be a pick play. End up running to his own receiver, and that threw it all off for Deshaun Watson with another interception.
Sonny Bunny 4, you won that. Reggie Bush, by the way, really, I hope that's you in your avatar, but that is an adorable child. So cheers to you. I'm gonna be DMing you on Twitter, or DMing you here, on Twitch in Whispers. So check it. Following since today, Eric the Clutch follow. You gotta love when you hit that follow button and you win a giveaway.
Oh, absolutely. It's the easiest 5 seconds of your life. Just click
my
that
wife
follow
would
button.
argue differently, but okay.
Okay.
Let me type this in. Congrats.
I just love the way that this game works, is because you see, like, the Texans went up 14-0, and in this Madden, no lead is safe because of how quickly tides can change, especially in this game with big plays.
And watch that. You're in goal line defense, and the Detroit Lions offensive line just imposing their will against the Houston Texans. Just say, hey, we got a lot of meat up front. We're going to lean on you just a little bit, and we're going to find a way for that power I, strong formation, to push Swift forward as the second-round pick, number 36. Andre Swift able to make an impact. And here's a toss play right on cue. He's going to pick up just a little bit more with no timeouts. The Houston Texans, it's over like Rover, knees and GGs.
Let's flip over to our next game, which, by the way, I told everybody you had one job if you're on NBL Live. DM me your stream link. And, well, Under Oath didn't do it. Why? Nice. Oh, that's your grandson. Love it. Adorable. Check your whispers, Sonny Bunny. You have until 9:49 to claim. When will EA give Josh Allen some love? Soon, if he keeps playing like he did. Although the Bills tried to blow it on Sunday. They did their best. God. What is Under Oath's Twitch? X Under Oath.
I'm pasting it to you right now.
Thank you. Jeez, Under Oath, one job. All right, before we go there, what do you think? What do you think the score is right now? How much is Under Oath winning by? There it is.
Who do we got them playing against? Under Oath taking on who?
Josh.
I'm sending it to you.
I don't know. Man, I'm taking Bob in this game.
Okay.
Let me go for it. I'm going to go with Bob.
You shouldn't.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh my God!
You shouldn't.
All right, I'm not going to take Bob in this game. The Las Vegas Raiders have been struggling. It's been obvious. I mean, who would take him? You can't take somebody like that in a Week 12 game. The season storyline for the Las Vegas Raiders has been written in stone. It's just a dead team right now, trying to find a new identity in a new city, but they're still doing old Raider things, and that's them taking them L's.
Well, that's a stellar pick there from Bomber on the second go-round. Thank you to everybody who entered. We're going to do that Mike Vick
It was a
giveaway.
shot fake. It was a shot fake. I never actually followed through there. I just
I
acted like I was going to shoot, and then
Right to
I
the hole.
passed it.
Our next giveaway will be about 10:20, 10:30 Eastern time, somewhere around there. We'll do that Michael Vick giveaway. Congrats to Sonny Bunny for claiming his prize. It is the Falcons. Choking is still possible. How does Dan Quinn have a job? Somebody tell me. Answer that.
Oh, it's insane.
I have no idea.
Just
It's
curious.
insane. And you had all those Cowboys fans telling the world that they made this miraculous comeback. I was like, no, the Falcons just lost the lead like they always do. They'll find a way. They get up and they sit on it and they watch the lead just slowly disappear. And then by that time, they have no rhythm and they are not able to even show any fight for a comeback there. And you've seen it time and time again. 28-3. You've seen it. We've seen it.
I feel bad for Matt Ryan because I actually do think Matt Ryan's a good quarterback. I just, man, watching the coaching and the play calling late in the game, it's painful to watch. Big shout out to everybody in the chat hanging out with us. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. 2,000 of you with us right now, and you guys are awesome for spending your Monday night with the MBL Network. Please hit that follow button so you know every time we go live, as that's another touchdown for the Falcons. 34-0. Sorry, Small Soul Clutch. I'm sorry to bring it up. They're winning here. Chief Cesarup with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate the love. And shout out to my favorite username that I have seen. Seen him in Players Lounge chat. Shout out to Hung Like Shrek in the chat. Shout out. Nah. What is
that?
Shrek got hung in one of the movies? Or?
No, Hung Like Shrek. No.
Oh,
He's got a big
really?
hog.
Yeah.
Noah's best. Appreciate it.
And I just told my mom to check out the live
NBL
stream
Network.
right now.
Cool.
I appreciate it.
What's up?
You went straight to that. He's actually
Yeah.
never said anything like that live on the air before, Mom. And I apologize if you are listening right now
so
and having
sorry.
having to listen to this. And there goes the Raiders. Darren Waller. He's got all kinds of speed.
I do apologize for that one. Let me send you some screenshots from our Grid Weekly Twitter to try to make it up for you.
Relatively speaking, it's not that bad.
What are these guys' records? The Atlanta Falcons are sitting there at 7-3 on top of the NFC South right now. The Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas, never gonna get used to it. 3-7. So they're like the same thing if you're dyslexic. What's up, Bad Mutter Effort? Send Julio
Las
to the
Vegas
Bucks
Raiders
and
are going to
Chiefs.
find themselves tied at the bottom with N-Train's Los Angeles Chargers, and this kind of loss this late in the season just tells me you got a young team that's pretty much thrown the towel and kind of given up right now. The Raiders on offense sit 23rd in the league. On defense, they sit 23rd in the league, giving up 28 points per game, only scoring 24. That point differential, OSU, is not as alarming as it is to see them just get completely shut out in a winnable game. I thought it was a winnable game against the Atlanta Falcons, who've been overachieving.
The governor with the sub 27 months. Put your 4-0s up in the chat. We're going to the fourth quarter. In this game, we would switch to another game, but this is literally our last game before advance. So here's what we're hoping for. Quick. Let's go. Discount double checks all day. I like the guy who said they should trade Julio to the Bucks. Yeah, the Falcons are going to trade in the division a top 2 receiver. Nope. What happened to Derwin versus the World tonight? That's tomorrow night. Tuesday Night Madden. And Manly. Derwin's on Tuesdays. We got King of the Hill, then Derwin James. Nick Mazesco, Bomber, and Eric G along with you. Is it completely random when you go live depending on when games are scheduled? Pretty much. We actually are starting up a new program this week where you're going to see more MBL Live content just without the commentators. We're starting a new program like that. We'll have more on that coming up this week. But our very own Eric G is going to be a part of that. You excited, buddy?
Oh, I'm very excited.
I can tell by your voice.
I'm
excited. I'm looking into
clear eyes.
currently looking into getting a Elgato one of the great sponsors of the NBL Live. Getting an Elgato for myself to make streaming easier. I'm very excited.
I'm just so thrilled to be here. It's picked off. Wow.
Number 4. Derek Carr, number 4 for the Oakland Raiders. That interception is going to be number 4 on the day for Derek Carr. He's not looking like a car today. He's looking more like maybe a push cart, maybe a bicycle with training wheels. But definitely some issues at the quarterback position for the Las Vegas Raiders. Thought it would be just a little bit better of a year, especially with that defense that played so well last season in the NFL coming into this. A lot of young talent. Just haven't seen them really live up to the potential just yet, but still hope. Season 1 here, NBL season 49. We usually do about 7 to 8 seasons during one Madden cycle, and this is just the rookie year here for Madden 21. Oh, girly show button right there.
I hope that was I forgot what button slide is. I also love that that Under Oath has remembered he can't score touchdowns, but not to turn on shoe clock, which is awesome. Gonna watch this for a while.
Yeah, that's something that I feel like a lot of people just
Forget.
completely forget. Yeah, that you can even do that.
My favorite quote in the chat so far, Bomo, you'll enjoy this. Since he's Billdozer says, I got to give credit to both sportscasters, 2 pros with top-notch commentary and chemistry. There are 3 of us in the booth, so which one is he not talking about?
Oh, it's gotta be
Eric
me.
has left
It's
the
Eric.
party.
Gotta be me. It's gotta be me.
Oh, God.
That's gotta be.
I love listening to the show with 2 of my favorite people. Oh,
That's a dig.
That's like almost complaining about somebody else while
Okay.
talking to your dog with them in the same room.
Since these Billdozer came in and said, I stand corrected, 3 pros, not just 2, legit better than any Monday Night Football combo since Chucky Gruden left.
Well, now the comment means less to me because if you're
It's
calling
okay.
Eric G a pro already,
Hey, it really
it's
is
almost it's bringing OSU way down. Because I know I'm feeling a little down on the comment. I can imagine how you, being a professional that receives a paycheck or something like this, could potentially feel right now. Just trying to be inclusive, all inclusive
Awkward.
to our man Eric G.
Yeah, it's hurting my stuff. Since these Billdozer, we're just messing with you. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Dark Brawler says, let me join the booth. No.
No, thank you.
Mr. NBL Live has to stay playing on NBL Live. Thank you so much.
You know what I like doing to Brawler when we're playing? I just say complete lies to him about like what he just called or what he just did, just because he gets really riled up. I'll be like, "Oh, you just gonna run screens all day?" He's like, "That's the first one I've called." I was like, "Dude, you've called like 5 of them already." just completely lying. It's literally like the first drive, first quarter. He's only ran 4 plays, and he's like, "Are you crazy? It's only been 4 plays." I was like, "You called it every play." And he just goes on, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm just joking with you, obviously." And then he's like, "Oh man, for a second I thought you were losing your mind." Relax, Brawler. Go watch some cartoons.
Captain Crunchyroll. They need to get Joe Burrow out of Cincy. Eric, your thoughts?
Who said that?
That was
Who
Josh
said
Greenwald.
that? No, never.
Hey,
Joe
yeah.
Burrow has been amazing.
I'm
Let
just
him
saying.
live.
No, Josh, the Bengals have a long history of ruining good talent.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
That
Oh,
offensive
my
line
goodness.
is really bad, Eric. That offensive line
Yeah,
is
100%. The offensive line is awful. Joe Mixon can't get anything going. Joe Burrow has pressure almost every play. But I mean, well, when we drafted left tackle out of Oregon in this upcoming draft, we'll be
Yep.
good.
2:16 to go. We're almost done, guys. All my uncles outside of Cleveland are Browns fans. Sorry. They're all sad, too. How has Darius Slay been for the Eagles? It's hard to, in here, good. In real life, it's hard to say. The Eagles are very bad.
I mean, he looked really good towards the end of the Bengal game on AJ Green. But other than that, I really didn't see him much.
What up, Madam Bronco? Good to see you. I'm a day 1 Cowboys fan. Good for you. I like the Cowboys. I was the Cowboys last year in Madden. If they want Burrow to succeed, he needs to get away ASAP. Should have pulled an Eli Manning.
Oh,
I will
my
not get
goodness.
drafted by the Bengals.
The man is from Ohio. Let him play in his home state.
You know what the part that
Please.
makes me so mad about that Eli Manning thing was the 3 quarterbacks involved in that entire saga were Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning, and then Ben Roethlisberger, who was dropping on the draft boards. And the fact that the 2 guys who, like, I mean, again, Ben Roethlisberger, whatever, but Mainly, Eli Manning got 2 Super Bowls out of it, and Phillip Rivers got hoed the whole time. That makes me so mad. All he wanted to do was play football, and he got hoed. Because the
Hey,
Spanos
Phillip looked good last week.
Oh, my God. Well, the Jets make everyone look good, Bomber.
True.
Bomber?
Will they make Adrian Peterson look good? I got to know. Because
Yes.
AP's been looking good, too, lately.
Yes.
I mean, he's been looking like, if I'm the NFL, I'm having to test him at the end of every game immediately. Because he's coming out the gate running crazy. 35 years old, still getting it done.
All right. Josh, I see that you're in. He didn't even use the whole play clock. Josh, just kneel it out. Josh, it's 35-0. Either kneel it out or throw a bomb up to Tyrell Williams so he gets suspended. I don't care either way. I find both equally funny. Burrow has the
Wait,
clutch.
Tyrell Williams is close to being suspended?
Yeah, because he threw up against me. He threw 2 60-yard jump balls that he caught, so he's at 16.4.
Yeah, but Josh
Let's
is
go.
always doing that. That is
Yeah.
the equivalent of his offense, especially. That's what kind of makes him dangerous. If he plays somebody and catches a few of those, he can get up on you. And if
That's
you make
how
a
he
mistake
beat
or
me.
two, or you get a fumble here or there, and you're asked to be,
Are you
to
just
play a
reading my
perfect
Twitter?
game.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
huh?
Stop reading my Twitter.
Oh, Bob beat you?
Yeah.
Dude, he's had me a couple times, but he just bobs out at the end. He just
No, he beat me
He's
31-24. He caught 2 jump balls with Williams, and then
Yep.
I
maybe
was
a run.
I was
Or maybe he got a pick six.
nope. I was scrambling with Patty Mahomes, and I went into the
Fumble.
animation where he starts to run out of bounds, and it warped him back in, and he hit me and fumbled, and the ball stayed in bounds, and he scooped that up, and he won the game.
So 21
go.
points.
Yeah,
So he was spotted 21.
yeah.
No, I've been there. I'm surprised. There's a couple I'm like, I can't believe I won, especially when I play him like 7 in the morning, right when he gets home from work. And he's had me. And I'm like, don't worry, he's going to draft some receiver that's going to be even better than Tyrell Williams. He's going to be 6'14", 103 jumping. And you just got to hope he's suspended when you play, because he'll have suspended players.
Little throwback to Fisher Fort.
Fisher Fort was another monster.
Derek G in the chat asks, "How do you get suspended?" Bomber, you want to take that one? We have rules. You get
Yeah,
suspended
we have rules that just really try to push the user into playing a balanced, or at least mixing up the route combinations and routes with players. So you get 16.5 yards per catch, but that's yards per catch in the air. We take the rack off, obviously. So 16.5 from the line of scrimmage to your receiver, and after, I think it's 6 weeks, after you've played 6 games, that's when it goes into effect. So you have 6 games. You're allowed to have big games and throw bombs, but everything should kind of find its way, and it's been a good number for us, actually, that
for
kind
most
of keeps
people.
the game from just being, hey, I'm putting this guy on a streak every single time, kind of thing.
Let me throw up the Madden Live schedule. This is your schedule all week long. If you're looking to get drops, same giveaways for everybody. So if you don't win them here are some other opportunities to get yourself some giveaways and drops. Problem tomorrow morning, Buffalo K and CJ Sauce in the evening. Wednesday, Eric Rayweather following Good Morning Madden, C. Ballin, and D. Croft Wednesday night. Thursday is going to be Problem in the morning, followed by That Dude, D3V, and Stiff. Friday is going to be Swain Games, Lauren, and Rhino. And Sunday at 11 a.m., it's going to be Chewbacca, Lemma, and Trumpet Monkey at 9 a.m. So those are your opportunities to get yourself some more drops, some more giveaways. We are just now waiting for Lip to hit that advance button, and we will be able to move on to the next week. Our first game we're going to be going to, which they should be, let's see. They should have sent me a link, which they didn't, because it's Reezy. Hey, Reezy, you're in the chat. You're supposed to be live now. It's disappointing. This is how you get
Reezy.
suspended.
I'll be live 5 minutes before, just like you guys.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Hey, Reezy.
Way to stick it to Reezy live on the air. Just an FYI, I'm gonna do as you asked, because
10 o'clock p.m. He just sent it to me. That's 5 minutes before 10 o'clock. You dick bag. Sorry,
Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Glad I didn't ask my mom to watch.
Well, I did.
I'll
She's
tell
watching
her
right now.
about our next broadcast tomorrow morning.
Yeah, she just texted me and said I was doing a great job. So, oh wait, Eric told me I can't make those jokes anymore.
I like his, damn. Our next game coming up is the Packers in action. They are taking on the Eagles. We get the governor. Oh, he's got.
Oh, who's been playing good? The Philadelphia Eagles have been playing great in the NBL, coming off a tough loss to the undefeated Seattle Seahawks, 38-20. But you've seen him really beat some top-tier teams here in the NBL in season 49. Philly sitting at 7-4, and the most impressive part with the Philadelphia Eagles is the rookie wide receiver, Jalen Reagor, 52 catches, 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, dominating the offensive side of the ball. Him and Carson Wentz really have a special connection. It's going to be only getting better throughout this cycle. It's going to be a dangerous combo, a little dynamic duo going on in Philly.
Eric, did you see that?
See what?
I had to time somebody out in chat.
Oh, nice.
This guy named Dubers.
Oh my god. Should have just banned him.
Should I? I mean, he did have our
Hit him with the hammer.
All right, sure. Yeet! See you, bud.
Unjust.
Unjust. Abusing power. Man, Kansas is destroying the Ravens. Good for, who's out there? Les Miles?
Slay's been doing good for the Philadelphia Eagles in the NBL with 7 interceptions in real life. He's been doing what he did with the Detroit Lions, and that's stay heavy, injured.
Yeah. Dude, I stayed heavy my whole life. The Chiefs just fumbled it.
You were just a healthy scratch, though.
Yeah, that's true. Is he not even going to do his X Factor? Nope, he's not even going to try to do that. All right, cool. Mikey, FNP10, you guys allow trades? Yes, we do. Thompson.
Yeah, the only thing is you can't go over the cap. The cap penalty max is, what do we have it at?
25 million.
25 million. So you can make any trade, any player. We saw a few guys move this season. TJ Watt is now on the Baltimore Ravens.
What did he get for TJ Watt?
He got a first-round pick and first-round pick in Miles Boykin, I believe.
Yeah, Boykin. That's a pretty good trade there for the Baltimore Ravens, but they're sitting at 3-7. So if they win a couple more games, maybe it'll put them ahead of that log jam of 3-4 win teams, and we can really stick it to Brad and those Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Brad and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Edit that out.
Alex the Biznez in chat says you're so sexy. Thank you. Thanks, man. We're getting this game underway. Yeah, other trades we've seen. Nick Chubb to the Chiefs for Mecole Hardman in a first. God, what else have we seen? It's been relatively quiet.
Yeah, let me look.
Eric G's got this.
Yeah, and the reason you don't see crazy trades in the NBL or just a plethora of them, it seems to be the key word of the day, is because these owners in the NBL stay in the league. We don't have much turnover. We'll have these guys 5 months, 4 months with nobody leaving, not even one person quitting the league. So you're less inclined to try to go for the gold right now or give up a big player now. You want to play it out, see how he fits into your scheme, and see if he can be an asset to your team before you just ship him off and move him like trading cards.
Yeah, this is the nicest time of October's life. My guy Nick Hacko in the chat. What camera angle is this?
I don't know.
What are we watching? Reezy, you had one job. Jalen Reagor to the house.
And that's touchdown number,
what
did I say, 15? That's number 16 on the season for Jalen Reagor, the rookie.
Goodness.
He's going to be well over now, 1,300 yards. That's his 53rd reception. And I'll tell you what, fly Eagles fly. They're going to love this kid. Wentz to Reagor, get used to it. This is going to be a deadly combination here in the NBL.
But can we talk about that camera angle? Can we talk about that for one?
Reezy's master of panic. So first play of the game, his defense probably came out, he hit the wrong button, and then he just scrolled through all of them and got stuck on it.
Nick Hacko, I'll get you that. Hold on. Commands, add.
Another trade that we
did you already
see,
found it.
Another trade that we did see is O.J. Howard was traded to the Washington football team for a first-round pick and a third-round pick.
Huh.
Washington's not playing too well. I mean, you got the Washington football team sitting at 5-6. There's a log jam of 6 lost teams right now, and they have a pretty tough remaining schedule. So if Washington finds himself outside the playoff bubble, that could be a nice pickup there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have Gronkowski now. They extended him for 5 years here in the NBL, and I wonder if he ends up playing the whole 5 or if he just dips out again abruptly, maybe when Tom Brady retires.
T Ports in the chat says Riggers Fantasy. Big shout out to Nick Hacker with the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. The defending New Orleans Saints Club champion. Appreciate the love, my friend. Hope you are well. OJ Howard went for a first and third. Seriously? Asked JP.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's Banana's own fault. Not that good.
Yeah, I don't know. A first and a third is kind of steep.
For a guy that just really has some speed, but you could draft the guy with just as much, maybe more, maybe just a little bit less, but actually an opportunity to.
Tack is a Dolphin too. Tack McKinley to the Dolphins.
Tack McKinley is a Dolphin, and I believe David DeCastro is a Cowboy.
Yeah, I want to hear the stat line for OJ Howard this season. He's got 1 touchdown, which that equates his first round.
Nice. Yeah, that's one. It's a touchdown per round. That's first round, 1 touchdown.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's got 0 touchdowns, 1 drop. 0 touchdowns, 1 drop, 11 catches, 158 yards. That's it.
So close.
And right now on the team, he's sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 6 on his own team. Not at the tight end position in yards. He's 6 on his own team in receiving yards.
So first round pick worthy.
And he's about 45 yards behind Darius Geis and 8 catches behind as well. But Darius Geis also has a touchdown on him. And OJ Howard has yet to find pay dirt here in NBL season 49.
My God.
First and a third. He doesn't even feel like he's worth a third with that kind of production.
My guy in the chat, NTN DSN, aka Nathan, says, "Oi, Nick, is that the mustache that I can see growing? Only because I have to shave for EA show tomorrow because I have to keep the same facial hair. So I got to be lazy this weekend." Shout out to Nathan, tuning in from Australia. Hope you are well.
And that trade happened in
Today,
week
mate.
9.
In when?
It happened in week 9. It happened at the deadline.
Complete to Aaron Jones. Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Baltimore looks shook. Yeah, they do. They do indeed. Eric G, you're 12 minutes away from game time. Are you nervous?
Yes.
No, not really.
Extremely nervous. Can't stop moving.
I'm so scared.
No.
I can't wait till Eric gets married to this girl and they're doing their I do's and all this, and he's repeating. He's like, I do. And the guy's going to be like, are you sure, man? You all right? There's something going on here?
I need you to... Eric has written some vows. Lacey,
It's gonna
I love you
feel like it was
so
an arranged
much.
marriage, the way you're saying it. I have to.
He says I have to. God.
I mean, I do.
Wait, what?
You think I have to.
I mean,
I do.
Sorry, wrong one. Reezy loves putting this halfback at the scrimmage. Cougs, did you have a stroke while typing that? 3rd and 14. Little
Nice
correct.
pass.
Equanimity.
Thought he was going angle.
Thanks, 3-time. Appreciate it, man.
Ooh.
Why are you so close to me? So silly question, first time viewer of NBL. How does this league work? We have 32 users in the league. Each user has a team here in the NBL, and we play it out. We play about 7 to 8 seasons, maybe 9 if a coronavirus happens. You play, you draft, you trade, you sign free agents. You literally run a team for a year. So there you go. Play action pass. Aaron Rodgers dropping back. Looking over the top, he's got Devontae Adams. Almost picked, but it's the perfect distance because Aaron Rodgers is amazing. Touchdown for Reezy. An extra point away from tying this up.
Yeah, a little crosser right there, finding Devontae Adams. You look at Aaron Rodgers in real life. I've seen it multiple times being a Lions fan. More than that, but I've deleted a lot of it out of my memory, so it only feels like a few times and a few times forever, and I get to see it as well in the video game to remind me just how great of a quarterback number 12 is in Green Bay. It's good to see him making those kind of throws, finding Devontae Adams, tying this game up 7-7.
King Dean, I'd answer your question if you made any effort to not be a twat in chat. If you post 80 times, when's the giveaway? You're not even trying. But yeah, the next giveaway is in 20 minutes, like 10:30. We'll do it. They will come up with a name, then have to put name everywhere. Towels to Stadium's name will come next year.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
See you in 19.
Number 26, Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
Just messing with you. What's the giveaway? Nothing.
8 yards on the pickup.
I hope they go with the Senators. 2nd and 2.
A giveaway would be like an interception.
Yep. Nathan
Fumble.
with the sub. Appreciate the love.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That ball almost popped out there. Miles Sanders lucky. I saw something like that in real life yesterday.
2 yards on the play.
I can't remember which game it was they were playing, but defender was going for the strip, and the ball just it was Dak Prescott actually, and he was ripping it out, and the ball literally was on his hip as he was falling, and if he would have fell just a half a second later, ball would have been on the ground right there. Miles Sanders, same kind of thing.
Wait, King Dean says, if I had money, I'd actually subscribe just for that comment. King Dean, I'm going to give you a sub. You made me laugh. Cheers to you, my friend. There's Zach Ertz breaking tackles and breaking hearts.
Oh, and there's that shoulder, leaning in with the shoulder right there, taking his legs off. Ah, man, if Ertz would have hurdled right there, right over top of the defender, that's a risky low-cutting hit there on number 86. A couple low-cutting hits as 86 able to get down to the 20-yard line. Zach Ertz doing his thing after the catch.
Big shout. We got the hype train rolling in the
Craziest
chat.
thing
Shout out to everybody
Yeah.
getting the hype train rolling.
My girlfriend just gifted a sub and didn't even gift it to me. That's the craziest thing
Wow.
I've seen all day.
Wow.
the
Alcal
craziest
29
thing
with the gift sub to Jag.
Ooh, ooh,
Miles
baby.
Sanders.
Oh, baby.
Oh, my Lord.
Played to Miles Sanders. Touchdown.
Baba Canusius
Wow.
is always 2K people in these Madden live streams. How many of y'all join everyone? It seems the same crowd. Yep. Pretty much. Shout out to everybody getting the hype train rolling. Let's keep it going. Keep that hype train rolling. Gift those subs. Show some love. Appreciate everybody supporting the NBL network. Nick Mazesco, Bomber, Eric G along with you. Our next giveaway, 10:30 Eastern time. It's going to be the Michael Vick 91 overall plus power pass plus 1,500 training. Make sure
Wow.
you're following the channel. How about that run from Miles Sanders?
Miles Sanders just looking phenomenal. He's looking like he's got a little pep in his step. Shout out to Bananas. Spinning and winning, dancing and romancing, finding his way into the end zone and putting Philly back on top 14-7. And it's a tough place to play here in Green Bay. The elements, the weather, the wind, it's always something.
JP says, what a spin for the score. Dylan T. Schaefer 1. How does the giveaway work? It'll be a keyword giveaway in the chat. King Dean says Miles Sanders will have to carry the real Eagles. King Dean, I think they need Miles Sanders and like Jesus at this point. Common Sense says maybe Jag treats her better than Eric. Ha! That's why she gifted him a sub. That's awesome.
Wait, what happened?
She gifted, Eric's girlfriend gifted a sub to Jag, and Common Sense says maybe Jag treats her better.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow! Jay Sternberg.
The
nice catch.
disrespect.
Common Sense, hilarious. Double D Gaming, Nick, your commentary
No,
and
that
prowess
was a
is
great
unmatched.
comment.
Appreciate it. McDuggets, how does the NBL feel about Madden Live? Actually, we love it.
First and 10 at
Yeah.
the
Does Gov lead the division? Yes. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he's leading the NFC East right now, sitting at 7-4 on the 7-3, excuse me. Here in Week 13 action here, and Washington football team 5-6, Giants 4-6, Cowboys 4-7.
Woo.
So you got those three teams right there, and I don't know if there's enough time left for the Dallas Cowboys, but with the 7 seeds in each conference, that extra additional wild card, you know, it might slide a couple of these slightly over 500 teams into the playoff picture down the stretch.
Jay Malik says need Westbrook and Dawkins to come out of retirement. Maybe they need Donovan McNabb too. Swell Wisconsin said just pulled 91 Redux sale. Nice. Kenster Fox, this your last Madden Live for a while. Are you on the October schedule? We have 3 dates on the October schedule, so we will be on.
So
in
yes,
October as well.
he's gone. Well, you got to rest and
Heat.
recover. You got you have to get ready for those 3 days.
Got to stretch out, man. 2nd and 8.
It's almost like Project Fat when he's moving.
He doesn't stretch before he moves. Come on, man. That's why he's hurt all the time.
But no, was it an isolated moving where it would take him? It'd be like 3 months. It was like a video game. What was that video game people used to play on the computer where they go across the country? Someone help me out here. Who's old enough to know?
Play the video game that goes.
You used to go. Yeah, you used to travel across the United States.
Oh. Do you think
What's
the
it
real
called?
Cowboys will make the playoffs? I think the Cowboys will win that division.
I agree.
Listening to y'all isn't.
Oregon Trail. Yeah, that's it.
Your Majesty says, listening to
that.
y'all isn't worst. Wait, something I can buy. Super boring stream I see while y'all are on Monday. That wasn't even English.
I feel like that's a question. I've been doing a lot of online school for this second grader here, and they'll say, please fix this sentence. It's going to take a little bit, but I think we could come to what you're trying to say there. Listen to y'all isn't the worst. Waiting for something to buy. But the stream is super boring.
Oh,
I guess I'll see y'all on Monday. But it is Monday.
I see why y'all
Oh,
are
I
on
see
Monday.
why y'all are on Monday. Oh. Well, Monday's like Monday Night Football.
That's his point. It's because we're going against Monday Night Football. That's why we're boring.
I mean, have you listened to Booger McFarland call a Monday Night Football game?
He's not on anymore. What do you think of the new crew?
I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, nice kick there, Reezy. Reezy says he's Etherneted up, and it's not him, but yet he always has these kind of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I played him at quick
Yeah,
game, he
there's
said,
lag
"Look at me,
in
I'm
quick game."
Ethernet." I was like, okay. I think HughesNet lets you hardwire to their satellite as well.
You just,
That's right.
you just
That
throw
doesn't mean
the
nothing.
cord up there.
Yeah.
The worst slot is actually Tuesday, but got to compete with Derwin. Maybe. Well, I was just trying to decipher the code. I'm not Nicolas Cage. What do I look like? I'm not gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. 1st and 10. Wentz in the shotgun. Brad said, "Hey, I like that kick. I like it."
That's a trucker kick, right? We got a
That's-
guy in our league named Brad. He's the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. He is an actual state-to-state truck driver
So look
who
out,
parks his 18-wheeler
like a champ.
and fires up his TV and uses his hotspot to play his Madden games.
The question is,
Great.
he can do that. Does he park like a sedan well? Is the real question, Virginia Beach.
Oh, well, we have answers to that.
Took him
So
like
it is
6
true.
tries.
You could the bigger the vehicle doesn't mean that you can go down in size and drive. So
true.
the smaller can kind of throw you off. You're used to taking up a lot of space. Now it's a small space, and you try to, it just gets confusing. Miles Sanders is having himself a day. You got him in fantasy. 2-6 might get you 26 tonight. Fantasy points looking good. 3 carries, 32 yards. I thought he had a touchdown earlier. Didn't show it on the screen. I guess it doesn't show that up there no more.
McDuggett's in the chat. Nick, are buffets open yet? Dude, why? You asking the fat guy if the buffets are open yet? That is insensitive, man. I will not dig. Yeah, no, they're not yet, though. But that's rude.
CC's is open over here.
Oh, good.
But are we talking about in Michigan?
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
All the visuals supposed to be off, but Reezy has decided to keep them all on. Cool.
Well, yay me says, we can tell how quick we answered the intro that we're old.
A couple people just put it in right now, and I'm thinking, man, how far are you guys behind? You're not going to know if you won the giveaway. You're not even going to really be able to enter it if you're sitting there 5 minutes behind.
Refresh. CC was amazing when I was growing up. CC's is still amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love me some CC's.
But the $2.99 or what was it? $1.99 or $2.99? $2.99. $2.99. You get the water and you put Sprite in it.
Yeah,
And then if you really got some
cojones.
big cojones, you just put
Cojones.
Coke in there and stare them right in the eyes. Say something.
Hey, yeah, I'm getting water. Water from the Dr. Pepper.
It's got water in it. First ingredient, carbonated water.
Are you going to stay in this chat while you play? Please tell me the answer is yes.
If you want me to, I don't care. I'm here.
I also like that Draco put in the chat at 10:01. That was a great broadcast. We're still live. What a jackass.
Yeah, in the NBL, you get participation points throughout the year, and those participation points either streaming your game for an NBL Live or showing up to the NBL Lives. It gives you these points to help you move up in team selection. That's how we evaluate our owners at the end of a Madden cycle to see where you're going to be selecting in the team selection draft. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Zach Ertz over the middle of the field, and right there, Alexander, 56, gets caught sleeping on 86. And that's 6 on the board here for the Philadelphia Eagles, pending this extra point, trying to go up 7. Yeah, so comments like Draco made, we see them all the time. Just like Banana Tops and BTF at the last minute. And he's like, man, we need more. He goes, I asked everybody what games wanted to see next on the schedule. I was like, I'm trying to do 2 or 3. He's like, all of them.
I gotta clear this up. King Troy in the chat says, Nick, you really had Quavo pissed. Troy, I'm not on the Derwin show. I just do King of the Hill. It's not me. Quavo, if you're watching us at home, first of all, wow, thanks. That's awesome. Second of all, it wasn't me. I'm not on that show, so no. I had like 3 people like at on Players Lounge. Be like, wow, Nick, you were really got Quavo pissed last night. I'm not on that show. That ain't me.
What's the pre-recorded thing in the chat? Why is everybody saying?
I get mad. So I've asked this all the time on Players Lounge and on FNF. I get that question all the time. Is this pre-recorded?
No, this is live.
I've never done a pre-recorded show. No, on Derwin's show it was King K. That went at you, user and books. I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. Probably they went at me. No, the Derwin show is like, it's King K, it's Scott Cole, it's spokesplayer, and Derwin and Quavo. Roy Rizzo says the Lions are not better than anything. Oof.
They're better than the Jets.
They're better than the Lions next year. They're always better than their future self, I'll tell you that. I've been watching them for a while. It always seems like the worst year is the current year.
NY Rages in the chat says I'm old, never heard of the first two versus Derwin. Come on, Lil Baby and Quavo. That's fair. First and 10. This looks cover one, press all the way.
Yeah.
And that looks like it's going to be a problem.
Oh, Devontae was
Cover
open.
He's got Devontae wide open. Throw out a sack, though. Am I scared
Hey,
of Quavo?
lay it out to play it out. Equinemius St. Brown had an opportunity to make a play on the ball. I mean, all things considered with that throw, you think it's going really short to the little line of the defense there and the linebackers in those yellows. But he was able to keep a little heat on that and give his receiver an opportunity. I wonder if that's where he was throwing it to or if he was taking the shot to Devontae Adams there in the slot.
Nothing will ever be as bad as 0-16, except for the one in the Browns when 0-16. That was just as bad. Cam Akers was pissed at user. Yeah, Cam Akers was a little salty. He was a little salty at the user. The user. 21-14 our score here. Week 13. We're now in week 13 action. Dude, Bomber, we are like hauling towards playoffs.
Yeah, we're flying the first season. It's usually like this.
Yeah.
During the first couple seasons, the new Madden, everybody's itching to play and trying to build their team. Eric G's firing up the stream right now. Not pre-recorded.
Not pre-recorded at all.
We're actually capturing a stream going on live on Twitch right now. And you know how you can know? There's no ads. There's no nothing.
What's up?
And you can go to MaddenBomberLeague.com, DaddyLeagues /MBL. It's updated right now, and you can see these are the two teams that are playing this week with 0-0 scores there on Daddy Leagues. And then once the game finishes, we'll upload again, and you'll be able to see the final score posted on the page.
King Troy, you're Gucci, man. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. King Dean asks, is it a full franchise, 32 users? Yes, we have. Hey, Eric, your girl gave you a sub.
She's been sitting here texting me saying, oh my God, she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. How do I gift to you? And I'm telling her, relax. It's
She
good
gave
content.
it to Jag. I love it.
And I said, relax. It's good content. And she was going crazy and texting me.
She's great. I'm a fan.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Better than great.
Derek G asks,
Here on the weekend.
has anyone gone undefeated and won a Super Bowl?
There's a few people, actually. The current owner of the Seattle Seahawks, reigning Super Bowl champion. Oh, spinning and winning. Equinemius St. Brown putting on his dancing shoes. Number 19. Feeling fresh down to the 3.
Motor did it, and Z did it, right?
Motor did it. Did he do it twice?
Twice?
No, just once.
Just
I think.
once?
Just once. Yeah.
And Z, and then
Z
nice
and
pass.
JB. JB did it once.
Yep, and JB. It was all last Madden, though, right?
Yeah.
All three were in Madden 20.
Every single one.
Which is weird because that used to be the big joke, is that we had like 30 seasons of the NBL, but nobody had ever gone undefeated and won the Super Bowl. Lip came close, did undefeated seasons, but never won the Super Bowl. Then we went to Madden 20, and, well, there you go. 3 different people did it. So, cool. How many seasons have been played? What season are we in, Bomber?
NBL season 49. You can type in command NBL, command join, command season in the chat. Give you some information about the NBL. If you want to check us out, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. And the 365 is because we go all year long. No stops, no breaks, no restarts. And no playoffs for Project Fed.
Ooh, I got him. He's working at Red Robin right now. Yes, I believe user got unbanned. I think he was on Madden earlier. Screamer off the edge. It's Jackson. Josh Jackson with the sack. Boy. Dude's got millions with the attention span of a squirrel. Huh?
What?
Gibbs said, did someone say restart? Yeah, we're just gonna restart it. Just restart it. Wentz on 2nd and 14. Beautiful. That's a true Carson Wentz throw. Realism here in sim mode. By the way, this was a 27-10 game. And now the Ravens have the ball down 27-13 in the red zone off the 4th down stop. So this game is not over. 3rd and 14. 5 wide set for Gov and the Philadelphia Eagles. Wentz. It's good coverage downfield. He's decided to throw it into double coverage. It's a bold choice. There's going to be a flag. Oh, boy. Is the game about to make me mad with that flag? Okay, it's an illegal block in the back. Whew. Woo.
Yeah, we heard Quez Watkins was having issues blocking downfield in practice, and I guess that kind of equates to a block in the back right before the end of the half, trying to get something done for his team and trying to be that hero.
Did you see Reezy spend all that time trying to decide whether to accept or decline? He's like running through the math in his head. He's like, do I get the ball? Do I not get the ball? Do I get
Does it
10
work different
yards?
if you're hardwired or on Wi-Fi?
I don't know.
I'm hardwired with the
not-
Wi-Fi light connection.
No, we'll do the Mike Vick in
Okay.
3 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
he goes left side. That's overthrown.
Almost got the DPI animation, though.
A little handsy, but a little home cooking. You're not going to get that call if you're Green Bay. Well, I guess maybe you should. Green Bay at home. Get an opportunity to get these fans at the one, because usually Green Bay does get all the calls.
Game Time fan said Ric Flair is overrated, respect, but can't stand him. I assume you're talking about the wrestler, because you're talking about the NBL player. He is not overrated.
He's rated right
Just
where he
right.
should be.
Just
If not,
right.
if not, I don't know you get any lower. I don't know how we could underrate the low bottom of the barrel.
It's too low. It's too low.
Meanwhile- And he said, oh, another one. Man, Aaron Rodgers getting away with a lot of throw out of sex. I love that new addition to the game. And if you try to drive the ball down, it is a crapshoot whether that ball is going to find a soft spot in that zone and kind of hit the ground. But right there, Aaron Rodgers, that's twice. He's been able to get away with trying to drive the ball down the field while he's getting hit and not turn the ball over. Because I'll tell you what, that was Eric G's quarterback. As much as I like Minshew and Minshew Mania, that's an INT.
Gardner Minshew can huff my farts. He lost me a lot of money on Thursday night.
I was gonna say,
I wouldn't
he's
bet
a
on him.
great person.
Mate,
You know those people you'd root for, but you wouldn't put your money on them? That's that guy. Same
Oh,
with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
yeah. And the entire Jags defense made Ryan Fitzpatrick look like Joe Montana out there. 3rd and 10. Gov must have been drinking for Reezy to be in this. It's Monday, probably. Wow. Just getting... We're going to the second half. It's all tied up.
Yeah, imagine running pretty much a Hail Mary there and can't even get rid of the ball on a, four-man rush there. Pass rush comes through nearly untouched, and Aaron Rodgers just a sitting duck in the pocket right there. Didn't even get outside the pocket to try to heave one downfield and try to give his team an opportunity to get lucky.
Okay.
But they do get the ball to start the second half.
I would just like to point out, okay? Hey, Bomber. What did Eric say when I said, what was the one thing I said that you had to do? Send me your link 5 minutes before you're live. That's all you had to do, and 2 people didn't do it. What did Eric say in response to that?
I'll make sure I send you mine.
Okay.
He didn't send you? He sent mine at
No, he's
9:23.
at 10:23.
I mean,
His
10
scheduled game
10:20.
was at 10:20, so he said it 3 minutes late.
Listen. I said I'd be live 5 minutes.
What were my instructions? Send me the damn
Listen,
link.
I said I'd be live.
You had
I
one
sent
job.
it.
You had
I
one
sent
job.
it.
Why does he turn into one of the Mexicals when he's trying to listen, I sent it.
That's really not how it works. Hey, you're scheduled to work at 8. Yeah, I'll be on the way at 8. I'll be en route.
I'll be there.
Hey, I
Don't
said I'll
worry.
be out of my house by 8.
The G stands for Guerrero. Over the top for St. Brown. He'll not get a DPI? Nope,
Oh, yeah,
it was
he
that.
wow.
He will, but it's the graphic
Oh, the
problem with the
timeout.
banners.
That was definitely
Orale.
smashing that X or Y.
Orale.
Do you lie? Do you do the lie? Do you do the Eddie Guerrero gimmick or what?
I lie, I cheat. Viva la raza. I
was the
sent
best Eddie
it.
Guerrero.
I sent it. What do you want?
You sounded a little Pepe Le Pew-ish
Sorry,
right there.
I
though.
sent it. What do you want? Wait, who's the guy that got drafted last year? The
Boris
French
Diaw.
running back. Was that you, Eric, who drafted the French running back, or was that Porter?
When was this?
It was It was the last season of Last Madden. So he drafted a running back who had a French last name, so I used a French accent every time he ran the ball.
No, it wasn't me because I had.
Somebody
I
in
had
chat
Harold.
knows who it was. Somebody in NBL should know who. What a weird handoff animation. It worked. All right, we're gonna do our Vic giveaway now. It's gonna be a keyword giveaway. So all you have to do is put the keyword in the chat. All you do is put the keyword in the chat to enter it. Let's see. In honor of our man Eric G, and in honor of our fallen friend, the keyword's gonna be Eddie. E-D-D-I-E. Just like Mars, just like Guerrero mostly though.
Hey, Eddie Mars gifted 5 subs during BTF. I don't know what they're paying him at his new job, but Panera, Eddie, he didn't have 5 cents
Yeah, that's true. Look at
to
those Eddies
get.
rolling.
It was nothing but lint and buttons.
Good luck to everybody in the chat. We'll draw that in 4 minutes or so. Ravens down by 7 now. Coach Mo in the chat. What's going on, Coach Mo? Aaron Jones with the carry. Boy, how impressive has Aaron Jones been early in this season? Not in the NBL, in the NFL.
My girlfriend just texted me, "Do I rate Eddie?"
Yeah, right, Eddie.
I told her. I said no, don't do it.
Do it. Do it. Come on. Rogers throwing it into throwing it at the user, and Gov says thank you. And did you see Devontae Adams go for the strip there? Yeah. Shout out to everybody hanging out in the chat. Good luck, everybody, in the Michael Vick giveaway. Eric, how's your game going?
Oh, I'm currently winning 14-0.
So we shouldn't flip over to it?
I forced 2 turnovers on my first 2 drives. I'm
Oh, but you're
Porter's
playing
first 2
Porter,
drives.
right?
Yes.
See, the key is to play Porter at night, because, you know, he's a little oreganoed up.
I don't know. He might be better than.
Oh, he might not be. You think he's at is he on his girlfriend's crappy internet?
I have no clue.
The
I thought
internet-
he was gonna tell me that he couldn't play.
Run! Run, Dallas! Inside the 5. I like that she got a HughesNet, and he was like, nah, bro, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah. No, when he wrote that in chat, I was very, very surprised. Not gonna say, say the least.
When he typed that, I could hear Chunky going, hey, man, that's my internet. Hand off to Miles Sanders. Never play Porter right after work. He's at his most soberest. Love it.
Goodness.
Oh, jeez. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys have been awesome all night long. Wait, Draco stopped tuning into NBL Live to watch NXT? No, it's Monday. It's Raw. Why are you watching? Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to yell at him in chat in a second. Here's your Madden Live schedule, by the way, for the week. Bingo bango. Tomorrow, Problem at 11 a.m. Buffalo K at 7 p.m. CJ Sauce at 9 p.m. Same giveaways. Drops all week long. So tune into all these streams and Good Morning Madden and King of the Hill tomorrow. Tune in everywhere. All right, good luck, everybody in the chat. I'm rolling it. Good luck for the Vic. Our winner is A-Dog Slayer. A-Dog Slayer 16. Congrats you on that, Vic. You'll have 5 minutes to claim from when I whisper you, which I'm doing right now. Who do you guys have as Super Bowl picks? I have Chiefs Seahawks. And I have Seahawks winning. I had
Hawks.
Saints, but I don't like how the Saints are looking.
No, Saints have looked very bad.
But I know they don't have
weeks.
Michael Thomas. Like, that's a big deal. But HBK Sweet Chin Music on Randy at Clash of Champions was classic. Favorite Sweet Chin Music for... Oh, there goes Henderson. He's got a lot of room down the right side. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Henderson. Touchdown, Reezy. Favorite Sweet Chin Music is still either Elimination Chamber 07? 08 might have been. When he Sweet Chin Music's Mike Knox and then turns around to his team and goes, "Who was that?" Which killed Mike Knox's career. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Or the Shelton Benjamin on Raw was the best.
That Mike Knox one. I forgot all about that until you just said it. That was a great one.
Just killed his. Oh, I just kicked Stan. Yeah, that one's good too.
That one too. When
No,
he kicked
They're just.
what's his
They're
name?
saying we're not. They're saying.
Spears.
Yeah, it's Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, that was Spears.
They're saying that we're not controversial enough. What? Not controversial? What do you mean we're not controversial? I'm D-Generation X. I'm sure I'm. What's your name? Stan. Stan. Did you see that? I just kicked Stan. It just goes down the hallway. 10 out of 10. Wentz on 1st and 10, down by 7, in trouble, throws up a dead duck. That's picked off by the former Cleveland Brown, Christian Kirksey. Yeah, the Shelton Benjamin one, when he jumps off the ropes and HBK kicks him on Raw. Crispy. Hey, Doc Slayer claimed his prize. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Regis. Like, fumble and it's picked up by the Eagles. Wow. That's what I'm saying about the Attitude Era. Listen, they've got some great personalities, don't get me wrong, and a lot of people are into wrestling because of it. But there was a lot of garbage. Derek G, I hope not. I hope they just left the papers there. Sober Dick, yeah. I watched Clash of Champions last night. Gold Rush. Chief Scissor Up, yes, I do like the UFC as well. That was some questionable booking. I thought that made Drew McIntyre look weak. That he needed the help of 3 old guys to beat Randy Orton. I thought that looked dumb. But, yeah, Mae Young burnt the hand. Rogers on 1st and 10. Nice throw to Sternberger. How do you slide? T. Porter, double tap X. But
he just dove with Kirk Cousins.
Double tap. But the Roman Reigns match last night was probably the best in-ring storytelling in 2 years. It was that good. It was really good. Pump fake. Down goes Rogers. Little stunt on the inside. Hargrave with the sack.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Oh.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Listen.
Packers 28.
I love DX.
21.
Yeah, the turn on Roman Reigns was
Big
clutch.
fan.
Yeah, the turn on Roman Reigns was clutch. Katie Vick, the dog kennel match. Making Trish Stratus bark like a dog. Al Snow having to eat his dog.
Rodgers on the keeper.
Oh, the milk truck clutch.
Plate on the throwaway.
Biggest pop I've ever heard. Biggest pop I've ever heard was Stone Cold returning at, what was that? Invasion pay-per-view? I love Santino for what he was. I didn't like, again, he wasn't a hardcore wrestler. But I always liked Santino. He was a hard worker. The Santina stuff was stupid. That's picked off. That's a big interception for Gov as Darius Slay just rolling around on the ground. But, yeah. Unforgiven, yeah.
By the Eagles.
Stone Cold.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard
Wow, you're at the Kennel from Hell match? That's terrifying. Shout out to Spongy with the tier 1 gift sub to Try816, his 70th in the chat. No, Hurricane was great. Hurricane was so good when he did his program with The Rock. The Rock wanted to keep working with Greg Helms. That's how good of a comedy actor he was. Papa Shango was bad because Papa Shango missed his cue. Mr. Brand picked out of the crowd, yes. Yeah, and won the IC title over Umaga because Bobby Lashley came out and interfered and put him on top of Umaga. Yes, the grocery store brawl was brilliant. And apparently, by the way, caused $10,000 worth of damage in that grocery store. Do you remember the barbershop? You mean the Rockers? Yeah. Best part of the Rockers, if you go back and listen to it, is you can hear Bobby, the Brain Heenan, go, he's trying to escape through the barbershop window. I'm like, Bobby, what are we doing? I hate that it takes 10 years to get it from the interception. Sometimes hate the players. Sometimes they pop back up, but sometimes they're just like rolling around. You're like, dude, yeah, even Mr. Giveaway's over. Still got drops here. Triple threat was awesome last night. The IC title match was great. Really good. I mean, again, Sami Zayn is brilliant. Jeff Hardy is still a lunatic, and I love it. And AJ Styles is AJ Styles. Robert Roode is fighting Drew for the title. Poor Bobby Roode. He's so boring, but he's got the best theme song. Wentz fumbles it. Oh, Miles Sanders picks it up. It's going to be a second down.
The first down pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
WrestleMania 17 Classic. What is this commercial? Miss El Generico? I just hope they give Sami Zayn like real pushes because he's stellar. Rock and Sock will be destroyed by Hawk and Animal. Apparently, Hawk and Animal, the story is, because what their finisher was Doomsday Device. Apparently, the story about the Doomsday Device is if you ever saw Hawk and Animal win a match without using the Doomsday Device, it was in deference to the other team because the other team was too scared to take it. Best WrestleMania is WrestleMania X7, yes. Yeah, WrestleMania X7 front to back is just a stellar show. 3rd and 10. Man, Miles Sanders can't make the catch. Ravishing Rick Rude. Gone way too soon. Short Dog, thank you. TNA in the mid-2000s was so good. Their tag division was awesome. It was Beer Money and the Motor City Machine Guns. Saban and Alex Shelley and the Young Bucks. I mean, it was so good. Let it roll. Oh, Henderson picked it up. Bold. Wrestling Mount Rushmore, who you got? If I had to pick 4, it's Ric Flair, Bruno Sammartino. So it's Bruno, it's Rick, it's... Oh, God. It depends what your criteria is. But it's Bruno, Rick,
What is Mount Rushmore, 5 or 4?
4.
4.
Stone Cold. Taker? I mean, that's the 4 I go with because it's Sammartino is, I mean, he made wrestling. I mean, again, you could go all the way back to Gorgeous George and all that, but Sammartino was the most decorated champion of all time. He has held the longest title reign of all time. Bruno Sammartino. Ric Flair dominated the territories. I mean, it's Ric Flair, held the big gold belt 8 billion times. Steve Austin for being the draw that saved WWE. I mean, he saved WWE in the Monday Night Wars. And then Taker for longevity and for getting over a gimmick that had no business getting over. I don't put Hogan on there for no reason other than I hate Hulk Hogan. Like, I hate Hogan. You can put Hogan up there, sure, instead of Taker. I just hate Hogan. I hate Hulk Hogan. I agree that he did stuff, but I hate Hogan. WrestleMania 7, I hate Hogan. Goldberg. But I think 4 is just so tough.
Yeah, like...
It's just too short.
You could talk about The Rock, too. Like someone said The Rock. I feel like The Rock, if The Rock was around longer, I would 100% have him there.
Yep.
Just because him on the mic was better than anything I've ever seen. So.
I mean, Cena deserves to be in the discussion because he brought
Oh, yeah.
WWE to a new audience. I mean, whether you like him or not, he basically, like, he brought kids into WWE again when they weren't there from the Attitude Era. I hate Hogan. No, I think Terry Bollea is one of the biggest blowhards in wrestling. I understand what he did. The rock and roll era, yeah, I get it, but bite me. He basically was a... Every moment, every time he leaves the company, he's a dick about it. That's just... yeah, J-Run. Kurt Angle, yep, stellar. I mean, listen, it's a lot. Savage or Hart? Hart. Bret Hart was stellar. The only thing that hurts Hart is that Devontae Adams over the top. Green Bay's going to go up by 2 scores. This ball game is over. Chris Benoit was... Yeah, Chris Benoit was one of the best wrestlers I've ever watched in the ring. It's just unfortunate that he's also a terrible human being. I didn't put Cena... I hate Hogan. I mean, again, I don't like Cena either, but that's why neither of them were on the list. They're both in discussion, but...
Yeah, I don't think he's not saying that Hogan isn't in the discussion. Of course, Hogan's in the discussion, but Hogan's not on his list because.
I hate him. WrestleMania 7.
There you go.
Also, what was the WrestleMania where he fought Michaels? And that was one of my favorite matches of all time. Sorry, WrestleMania 9. WrestleMania 9. That's the one I'm talking about. How's it been? Had to go for a bit. Good, man.
Falling apart here, Nick.
Looking over the top. Are you falling apart?
Oh, yeah.
I have to go to your game now? Terry Funk, sure. I mean, again, there are a lot of guys that you sit there and you go, Sting for what he did with WCW. I mean, there's a lot. There are a lot of great names. That's why 4 names is so brutal.
This Vikings defense is really good.
Let's check in with Eric G. See what's going on over there. As this Green Bay game is done. We'll be with you till 11 o'clock. Anyone else watch ECW? Yeah. I watched it after the fact. I didn't watch it when it was live, but I watched it after the fact. Oh my lord, Eric, weren't you up 14-0?
Yeah, that was.
Yes, HBK is the greatest wrestler of all time. Yes.
Some unlucky breaks going my way. Not going my way.
CMH, I don't know. Mr. Perfect was very good, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of unsung heroes. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I mean, you don't even get into, like, some of the Japanese wrestlers, like, the New Japan era and even before. Don't even get into some of the women wrestlers that paved the way. Trish Stratus, Alundra Blaze. Ooh, the Macho Man. Ooh. The Shockmaster? Yeah, Shockmaster. Sorry. Is the stream over after Madden Live? Sometime around then. Right at the seam. Irv Smith Jr. with the catch. Asuka had a longer undefeated streak than Goldberg. Yeah, and then lost it at WrestleMania to Charlotte Flair for what appeared to be no reason. Jericho, yep. First undisputed champion. Hawk and Animal. Great tag team. Shout out to Coco Beware. Who didn't have a crush on Stacy Keibler? Tell me who didn't. I mean, George Clooney, like, dated her? Married her?
I want to say, I don't know.
I think it was just dated. Wade Barrett. Isaac Yankem, a.k.a. Kane. Who was a.k.a. Fake Diesel. Oh, yeah, Sting. Yeah, the Bushwhackers. D'Lo Brown, one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time. Great Muta, yep. Harlem Heat. Stevie Ray and Booker T. Owen Hart, Rip Owen Hart. Yep, Stacy Keibler. What up, Vos? Good to see you, man. Ultimate Warrior was a great personality. Awful wrestler. Great theme song. The APA, yep, Bradshaw and Farouk. Norman smile. Hey, the Lightning won the Stanley Cup. Godfather and his hose. Yeah, I mean, The Undertaker is just like, I don't understand how The Undertaker did so much with that gimmick. Like, it had no business surviving for so long. Scotty Too Hottie? Come on, Too Cool. Grandmaster Sexay? Rikishi? How did you not pick that one, Eric?
Did you see him jump?
Yeah.
What a guy, right? That's a
Gangrel?
booger
Yeah, the
right
Guru.
through his hands. Let's go.
Mick Foley, his title run killed WCW. If y'all change the channel right now, you're going to see Mick Foley win the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh. Wait, people wanted to see that? Damn. Rey Mysterio. Hacksaw Jim
I love me
Duggan.
some Rey Mysterio.
Jake the Snake Roberts. I mean, these are all... Kamala. Draco, you, like, left. We've been talking wrestling this whole time, and you weren't here.
True.
You were watching Raw. Us, Draco. Draco, who do you put on your wrestling Mount Rushmore? Shane McMahon, the greatest wrestler of all time? The sweatiest wrestler
CM
of all time?
Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. That's probably Draco's Mount Rushmore.
Boy, if CM Punk was around longer.
True.
Is Orton the best bad guy in
Nice,
WWE right
dude.
now? No, the best bad guy in WWE right now is Roman Reigns. His heel persona is stellar.
Intended for DJ Chart. Incomplete. He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
Yeah, I remember Hogan. Agreed, Control Alt Geek. Dusty Rhodes. Ooh, listen, man. Listen, man, Dusty Rhodes is the common man. I love Dusty. The Raven. Raven, underrated wrestler. CM Punk was not ready for the UFC. CM Punk is a wimp.
Shoes pass. Complete.
Okay, I would just like to point out, please,
15.
please,
First down, Jackson.
Eric, I need the Vegas gods. AJ Lee's so hot. Oh my god, I love AJ Lee. I need
Vegas gods.
I need the Vegas gods. Okay.
Okay.
I have I have money. I got the Ravens I got the Chiefs at plus 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling okay about that one. I also have the over at 55.5.
Okay.
It's 34-20 right now.
Brings up second and 10.
Please,
So someone just needs to score anything.
any points. Where does HBK rank? In my mind, Shawn Michaels is the best wrestler of all time. No, sober dick. No, Zelina Vega is not better than AJ Lee. Although Draco in the chat would probably say yes.
Yeah.
King Glorious? Yeah, it was after the... Wasn't that after the Xbox stuff? What's up, Yanyo?
What's the flag? Of
You're not
course
getting a
it
mod.
is.
Stop it. Since you got the over at 54, so you also need points. Alexa Bliss is from Columbus, and I love her. Smee, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah. AJ Lee was stellar. Jeff Hardy, yep. How much longer are drops available? Mine, it is till 11 o'clock. Yeah, AJ, Draco, AJ Lee is... There you go, Yanya.
Complete to DJ Chart. A gain of 4.
Yeah, I wasn't watching during the Sheik's time.
Down.
What's up, JT Cole? Dude, how did this turn into like a wrestling show? I love it. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Please come on back. We'll talk wrestling. or
Man,
football or anything.
I'd rather you guys talk wrestling than watch my gameplay.
Don't worry, we'll be off at 11. So normally I'd stick with it till the end of the game, but my voice is tired and I have to do an EA show tomorrow. So
You perfectly fine with me. Accidentally hit a play.
Access Deception. This has been the best stream that I've watched out of the EA promoted ones. You've been cool and nice to chat. A couple of the guys I watched got quite toxic with chat. The Masking Drops. Great stream, my dude. Hey, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm just grateful you guys are all here. We really do appreciate you checking us out. We hope you guys will come back. Our next broadcast,
Logan Cook on to punt.
I don't have any, so it'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday afternoon, because I have Players Lounge in the evening, so we'll probably do one like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. We're also gonna have a new show starting NBL Game Pass this week, so check that out. Hit that follow button.
With the score, Vikings
Scott Steiner.
4. Jaguars
Jeff Jarrett broke 10,000 guitars and never drew a dime. Sonny. Isn't Sonny married to Brock Lesnar?
It's Sable, isn't it?
Sable's married to Brock Lesnar. Thank you. Nathan, hey, have a great time. We'll see you Friday Night Football.
The Jaguars take over first and
Ruthian says I'll come back for Madden and Wrestling Talk. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Good for Robert Roode, man. I like it. I don't know, Yanyo. It's a great question. Honky Tonk Man, Four Horsemen. Yeah, I would. Robert Roode. I loved in TNA. I feel like he was really good in NXT. Just it's the main roster glitch. Oh, Bodega,
Yep.
HBK, Ric Flair. What was that? WrestleMania 23. 25 was Michael's Taker. So 23.
second down.
I love you. Yeah. HBK Flair. And then he hits the sweet chin music. Yeah. Good for Sonny. Beer. Money. Nice throw to DJ Chark. There goes DJ Chark. Eric G's not out of this yet. Get out of here, DJ. That's some speed. Best manager of all time. Oh, God.
Complete to number 17, DJ Chark. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
Yeah, that's why you go into the this is just names I'm ripping off the top of my head. You go into the Jimmy Harts, the Paul Heymans.
Yep.
Vikings 24.
I mean,
I'm
21.
it's kind of hard
Trish
for me to,
Stratus. I mean, she was great as a
Yeah.
manager. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bobby. Yeah,
Ted
I didn't even think
DiBiase.
about.
Paul Bearer. Paul Heyman
Yeah.
for me. I think Paul Heyman is
I
one of
think
the
for
greatest
me
we've
it's
ever seen on the
between-
mic. He's been great with Lesnar. He's great with Reigns. He was great in ECW. I think Paul Heyman for me. Mr. Fuji
Yeah,
was great. Paul Bearer's a close second. And then it's probably Jimmy Hart. Jim Cornette. Midnight Express. I love Corny. Sometimes he needs to shut up, but I like Corny. HP Cena was 23, Flair 24, then Taker. Thank you, Mr. Leon.
At the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Heyman for me. Xavier Woods. Still one of the best segments I've ever seen in current TV was the rap battle between the Usos and the New Day. When they said that we're going to keep this PG-13.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, yeah. Yeah, Paul Bearer was great. I like listening to Cornette's interviews. Hold on, what is going on?
Intended for B.C. Johnson. Incomplete. Britton Colquitt in punt
My heart goes
position.
out for that dropped interception.
Fun fact, my Alexa was just playing classical music, and I don't know why.
Jaguars take over first
I mean, it's soothing.
at their own 33-yard
It was kind of nice.
I think I don't know.
It was more terrifying sitting in the house and hearing piano music in the background. I'm like, I don't own a piano. The New Day Time Machine skit? Yeah. It's 2008. Boom! 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 The Jamaican sensation, Kofi Kingston. So good. Is Vince running WWE at the moment? Yep.
net on the carry.
He is.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Who's playing right tackle for the Ravens? Is that Orlando Brown?
Right tackle. Yes.
Isn't he in for somebody?
No, he's their starter.
Best
He's gotta
stable
be.
of all time in wrestling is the NWO. And I mean the original one. I love DX.
Let's change that question. Best WWE.
Linus Cartwright, the only person. Oh, Brother Love.
Tackle made by Michael
AKA
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Bomber's favorite person.
at the 42-yard line.
Best WWE
Back
WWE
in,
stable. DX. I mean, you can't go outside of DX. Evolution is up there.
I think the Shield are up there,
Shield are up there. Yep.
but
Aunt Bruno.
I'm
have a good night.
also I'm also a huge. I think the Bullet Club did great things in Japan.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, the Bullet Club was stellar.
Yeah.
I mean, DX for me, for sure. Ministry, yep. The Corporation. Heart Foundation, yeah. Heart Foundation is, of course, classic. My daughter's 12 and says, suck it. Nice. Undisputed Era. What is it? It's,
Undisputed Era, yeah.
is it?
They've done so much
This?
for NXT.
I think it looks backwards, but yeah. Undisputed Era. Also, one of the best
like that.
entrance themes right now. Shock the system.
Yeah, I'm a fan, 100%.
Anyone else think the Undisputed Era's theme sounds eerily like the NWO?
Well, now that you say it,
It's
I
weird.
can
Like that
kinda hear
guitar
it.
is like.
Yeah, I can kind of hear
Here.
it now that you say it, but I didn't really think about it like that.
I'll risk it because I'm on my own stream, so if it gets muted, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up YouTube. Let's go NWO theme. Okay. The original NWO theme. So just that guitar.
Oh, here, I forgot to turn. I forgot to turn the streams down though.
Yeah, the only problem with the NWO is they got ballooned so hard. Okay, and then here's the Undisputed Era. Okay, so that's that one. This is the Undisputed Era. It's like the same cadence. It's not the same tune, but it's like. Who do you think takes over when Vince gives up control? Hunter.
Yeah. Triple H does.
They are the best thing on TV. They are so good.
Oh, really? That's sad. Oh, I'm ruining the game.
It's like a different chord, right? Bailey's music? The new one or the old one? I love Bailey's old theme. AB Madden, this is Eric and Porter.
Watch his gift.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not ashamed to let them know when I get a gift.
Hey, but Adam Cole, baby. That Cole Pat McAfee match was so good. It was
I'm gonna be
so
completely
good.
honest with you.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it,
it's so good.
and I'm like kicking myself. I remember one night I wanted to watch it, but I couldn't remember my network info.
Dude, it has no business being that good. But McAfee looked awesome. Drops are now
McAfee's great.
over, y'all. So y'all can leave. We're gonna stick till the Randy Orton's old theme is the best one, and Randy Orton hated this song. I'm just gonna play WWE themes the rest of the time. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Goodness.
Double tap exporter.
I think Randy Orton's had some of the better themes in history. Big fan, big fan.
Oh, yeah. Voices is great.
Voices is
love
great
Brandon.
too, and I love that song.
We all know this one is just great.
Hmm.
You think you know me?
I would just love Randy Orton in general. I think he's just been so good for the company. Yeah, I don't think I really appreciated Edge until he was gone.
Oh.
Like, fully appreciated him until he was gone. And I was just like, man, I miss this guy so much.
Minnesota or Jacksonville have a shot at the playoffs in the NBL? Yeah, Jacksonville does.
Yeah, I'm eating dirt.
When Edge's music hit at the Rumble this year, and the look on his face, tears. Just tears.
The look on my face, I was going nuts.
It was tears. Oh my god, it was so good. You want Bailey's current theme? It's her new one. Her heel theme.
Yeah.
Is this CFO $ sign or just the new guys? It's gotta be fan for the Rumble this year. WrestleMania's off from that. Yeah. That was what, TLC 2? Game Pass fan.
Goodness. Oh,
I do love this
my,
one.
My bones
Yeah,
had
even
chills when I heard.
I think it was My Lady Piece, yeah. The band for Bailey's or for Edge's?
Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks, we the best, y'all. Make way for the new, what it do. And if you run away, let me say she
I have
coming
such
for
a
you.
bias for Sasha Banks.
You love Sasha?
It's not. I do.
Hands up in the air.
I have for the longest time. I think she's so good in the ring. And
I think Bailey
she-
Sasha's gonna be at Hell in the Cell and it's gonna be good.
Oh man, another Hell in a Cell match for Sasha. Love it.
What was it? Bailey Sasha at Takeover Respect was awesome.
Yeah, that one was in. Well, that was in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn,
right?
yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on Reigns'
I
deal?
should have
Awesome.
went to that.
Dude, that match. Draco, is that the best NXT match of all time? It's got to be up there. One of the. I mean, it's either
I don't know
that
if it's the best, but it's up
was
there.
because the one at Respect was the 60-minute Iron Woman match, right? I think that was that one at Respect.
I think so. Yeah.
Ciampa Gargano 2 was really good.
Ooh, yeah. That I mean,
Any
like
of the
a lot of
Ciampa
those
Garganos?
matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of those matches, like Gargano, Cole.
Brooklyn 2, yeah. Which I think is my favorite. Might be my favorite NXT takeover. Brooklyn 2. New Orleans was really good. Brooklyn 1 was good.
Oh, I hit the wrong.
Thoughts on Retribution? Garbage! And they gave them awful names too! T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack. Get out of here with that bull! Cole Gargano, 2 out of 3 falls was great, yeah. Request Sammy or Becky theme? Oh, Sami Zayn's. That is, it's pure ska.
I love Sami Zayn's.
It's pure ska. Nice little ska.
Yeah, Cole Gargano 2 out of 3 falls was amazing. Yeah, people forget about matches like that too, Draco. I mean, even though you have a huge bias on Andrade.
War Games is great.
Yeah, War Games is always good. Oh.
Yeah, Gargano Almas. Do you like Aleister Black? Yep. I don't like him. I don't like his character right now, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't like where they have him right now.
He might have one of the top 5 finishers in WWE right now.
I love the finishes that just come out of nowhere, and the black match just literally is that. That's why I love Randy Orton so much. The RKO is one of my favorites of all time.
I'm gonna play a theme. I want to see if anyone knows it. It might be my favorite theme of the last 5 years, and that's Scary.
Let me see.
All right, let me pull it up. Here we go. See if anyone.
Canellis.
Mike and Maria Kanellis, baby! How did they get such a good theme? And they were so garbage. I mean, let's be honest. This is actually the best theme in WWE right now. And it's not even close.
Oh, 110%.
I won't give in, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend, I will defend. So good.
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend, and I'll do what I must. No, I won't give in.
Oh, okay, good fumble.
That's what he gets.
Until the end, until the end.
Bray Wyatt's original Firefly theme, stellar. Am I going to watch Raw later? Probably not. Do you think the Hurt Business is Nation Domination 2.0? I think the Hurt Business is really good. Got Aleister Black. All right. I'm not a big fan of Black's theme. It's not my style.
They changed it, didn't they? Aleister Black's.
You guys ever heard of Team Canada from TNA Impact? Was that Lance Storm's team? No, you're just getting a rough cut, buddy. Well, I missed my over-under.
Really? No one scored?
No one scored. It's 34-20 was the final. Now his own theme. Eights and eights, yep. I will defend. Hold on.
It's Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT title.
I
the North
know.
American title.
Isn't
Yeah,
it-
someone just said North
No, it's
American
the,
title.
No, North American title is Damian Priest and who is Damian Priest taking on?
Wasn't it Thatcher?
It is
Or am I
Thatcher.
completely wrong? Okay.
It is Thatcher, right? Draco.
I'm almost positive it's Thatcher.
Because it's also Candice LeRae and Io Shirai for the women's title. Oh, it is Gargano. It's Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest. I think Gargano.
Oh.
I want Gargano to win because I want Gargano to win. I want Candice LeRae to win. I want them to do the power couple thing. But I don't think they're going to take the belt off of Damian Priest so soon after winning it. Petey Williams, that's who it was. Yeah. I want them to do the Gargano, Candice LeRae power couple, but I don't think they will. Kushida versus
Right.
Velveteen Dream is going to be a absolute banger.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kushida healthy is scary.
Yeah, Kushida's nuts. And Velveteen Dream's a hell of a talent in the ring.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give. That's gonna be stuck in my head forever.
It's a great thing to have stuck in your head.
Cousins on 1st and 10. Hey, you're winning again. Proud of you.
Yeah, let's see if Porter has a 2-minute drive in him.
I would just like to point out, in case anyone is wondering, I think Bomber left like 40 minutes ago and said, "I'll be right back." Hope he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that. I'll be right back. I assumed he was not coming back because I haven't heard him in so long.
That's what happens when you got like kids and shit.
Yes, sir.
Currently in love with Shotzi Blackheart. I'm in love with what's her face? Go Browns Nation. Who was Tegan Knox? I love Tegan Knox.
Tegan.
Who's hurt again, by the way.
Is she?
Yes.
Can't catch a break.
No, it's brutal. I love Tegan Knox though.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a knee injury, and they're thinking it's a torn ACL. Again.
Goodness.
The Undertaker should have one last match with the Fiend and pass the torch, in my opinion. The Undertaker should have 0 more matches. Retire.
100%.
Retire. I think the Boneyard match was good as like sort of the driving off into the distance. Cool. I love Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox together. They were great. Picked off. All right, Eric, that should be ball game, man.
I hope it's ball game. He still has 3 timeouts.
I mean, let's be clear. Alexa Bliss will always be number 1. I mean, have you seen her? Divas versus TNA Knockouts. Who got in that era? TNA Knockouts. Velvet Sky and Angelina Love and Lacey Von Erich. Mandy.
I can't catch a damn break.
Did you get really a hold like 10 yards down the field? I also know Steve Blackman. Yeah.
I've gotten like 4 holdings this game. I can't catch a break.
Dracula loves Mandy. Dude, I just can't believe that I get to work on a show with Charlie Caruso.
Honestly, you're a
Like,
lucky man.
I'm just mad that we're not live. Like, we're not in the same place.
True.
I mean, she's probably happy that we're not, because I'd ask her like 800 questions. But
Yeah.
Gail Kim, yep. The knockouts were great. The TNA, I mean, that 06 to like 05 to 09 run of TNA, tag division was great. X division great was revolutionary. Knockouts division was far surpassing the Divas division. I mean, the singles. I mean, think about the singles feuds. They had Kurt Angle. They had Sting. They had AJ Styles. They had, I mean, Abyss. Nick, I enjoy broadcasting. We'll be on the stream tomorrow. I will be on King of the Hill tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL.
GG's, Porter. GG's.
GG's. All right. Hey, shout out to you guys in the chat. Thanks for coming in and talking wrestling for so much. Please come back.
Yeah.
Hit that heart button, because I would love to talk more wrestling with you while we have Madden on. Big thank you to EA and Madden NFL for the drops and the giveaways. This was fun. Our next broadcast here on MBL Network will probably be Wednesday or Thursday afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock. Dude, this was just a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had fun here. Big thank you to Bomber and Eric for hopping on. I'm Nick Mazesco, your MBL Network director. Thanks for checking out MBL Live, and we'll see you next time here on the MBL Network.